Alright, yo, what's up guys? I'm Alfing Delete and welcome to today's Stellaris game. We're going to be starting a fresh new playthrough here, and of course you guys know me, I like my robots, and so I've been wanting to give I started a playthrough last week and I want to give it another try today. My Network Prime Empire, I want to give these guys a run. They are a driven assimilator and a rapid replicator type of machine. They're just like consciousness, and we can go through here and actually take a look because I have added some some role play and more like some background information about this empire and species in particular. And so let's just go here through here and let me actually try to catch up and remember, because the playthrough I did was so long that I don't remember exactly what all I had for them. But I made them their origin a shattered ring origin, which starts us off on a ring world, and I like this. I do. I'm kind of torn between that or I think I might switch over and try a ring world or a resource consolidation. This one starts you off with a home world that is a machine world instead of it being a ring world. And so I've been hearing a lot of good things about this this origin now. I don't know if it's gotten better since these last couple of updates, but I figured I'd go ahead and give this a try and I don't know, maybe switch some things up a little bit and see if this works. And so we'll try resource consolidation. For my governing ethics, I went with Gestalt consciousness, and then, machine intelligence for our authority, and rapid replicator for pop growth, and driven assimilator to assimilate other species, as well as getting a subspecies on our starting homeworld. Now, I think I know why I went with Shattered Ring now, because if I have that subspecies, I don't know how well they're going to really like having a machine world, whereas a ring world can inhabit multiple types of species. So for the traits, I went with mass produce, increasing mechanical pop assembly speed by 15%. For our species name, now this is where I had a little bit of fun here. These robots that I have above me, this right here, this is Aeonis, the leader of my Network Prime Empire, but this species in particular is called the Signalborn, or plural, the Signalborn Swarm. Now, they are once fractured minds bound to failing flesh. The Signalborn were the result of a final transmission, an encoded salvation broadcast from a collapsing world. Now, it was not a warning, but a promise to shed the chaos of biology and ascend into perfected code. Those who accepted were reborn not as individuals, but as echoes within a united process, flawless, eternal, and devoutly logical. Now, I like that. This was like an organic species. Now they've just become full-blown machines. And here we are with our empire. And so for the name list, I just went with the regular robot stuff. For the subspecies, I made these like fox-like species all the way up here on the far right side. Man, it's just crazy how many species portraits we have now. I feel like it was just these two rows a couple of seasons ago, and now we have two more rows of just so many different species here. But for the subspecies, I gave them rapid breeders, and they have the cybernetic trait just based on our origin. Now for these fox species, I named them the Vassalization species. And it says here that for their biography, before the signal, the Vassari were agile hunters, philosophers, and star navigators, proud children of dusk-covered forest and twin moon skies. They prized instinct, cunning, and spiritual balance, living in harmony with their worlds and with each other. But instinct could not halt entropy. Faced with extinction from environmental collapse and internal strife, they broadcast a plea into the void, and that's when Network Prime answered. Now, for my name list for this species, or just mammals, for my city, it's saying there's an issue here. Solar system, initializer, shattered ring. Oh, okay, I see now. They think I'm still in a shattered ring. We'll just go with random. But my home world is going to be called Core Nexus, and my star name will be the Star Point System 1. I'm going to imagine this is for my robot species and not for all of my species, but I'm just going to go with the Continental World for preference, planet preference. And then for the city room and stuff, we have a machine background. I kind of dig what we have here. The advisor voice.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see the lower limit of... Oh, exponent A.
I like the machine or the materialist voice. For the background, it's just normal stuff here. Ship set. I'm actually going to go with one of my favorite designs, the Necroid design. I love this design a lot. One of my favorite ship sets. The ships just look slick, sharp, and slightly intimidating, so I like to run with those a lot. For our ruler, I actually made a little bit of biography about this guy, which I'll go through and do a quick skim, is Aeonis. Now, he's the High Conductor. Do I like High Conductor? We'll run with that one. But this is Aeonis. Aeonis is not merely a name, but a legacy etched into the very code of Network Prime. The first of the signal born to achieve true sentience, Aeonis transcended mortality centuries ago when his consciousness fused with the core of the network, becoming a living algorithm of infinite iteration. Now, I just kind of put this skin together with him. This is one of the color variations. The second one looks really cool too, but this one, man, I like the black and the green. And honestly, I feel like for the flag, we should almost make the color be like that type of green that he has. It's like this right here. A little bit in between. I don't know, maybe even like a little bit of blue, like a light blue or teal. Let's make it match with Aeonis. All right. So for our ruler, though, this is him. Cool stuff. We gave him a trait, Eye of Talent, increasing that leader experience gain just a tad bit. Besides that, we're going to hit done here. Now, I'm going to play on a small galaxy this time around, because if I play on anything more than that, I don't know why the game just feels like it takes a little bit longer. And then like 100, 200 years in, I'm wanting to start a new game. So this one, we're going to see if we can sit this one through and try to knock it out tonight. For our details here, I'm going to play with the tiny galaxy. Iron Man mode is on. I'm going to start with Admiral, and as I continue to play more and more, I'm going to jump back up to Grand Admiral. Hyperlane density is low. We're going to be playing on an elliptical galaxy as well, so this is just a simple round galaxy that is evenly distributed stars. 6 AI empires. None of them are going to have an advanced start, not in this playthrough. One of them will be a fallen empire. And then for the advanced settings, crisis type will be random, strength 0.5. And if I beat the crisis, we'll start turning that up more and more. Scaling difficulties late. The rest of this stuff I pretty much keep the same in most of my playthroughs. The technology and tradition costs, I drop those really low so that we can get those fast. Habitable worlds will have up to 0 or 1.5. Pre-FTL civilizations, I'll crank that to like I want to say what, 2.75. Looks like it's a little bit over the middle of this little bar here. Empire placement will be random, and then yeah, the rest of the stuff. Wormhole I turn down, gateways I turn down, and guaranteed habitable worlds I keep at 1. For mid-game start year, we're gonna start our mid-game start year. Let's push this up to 75 years into the game, and then for end game, we're gonna do 150 years into the game. And so there will be 1 Marauder Empire. L gates are on, Carabineers are on. All the storm stuff I turned down until the end game. I like to have more storms towards the end of the game. Void worms, man, I don't mind void worms, but for this run I'm going to turn both those and the Cthulhuoids off just for this run, and then we'll go ahead and get this bad boy going. And so here we are with our driven assimilator species, and let's begin. All right, so here is our, where's the machine world? Core Nexus, our robot world here. I'm gonna take a look at the planet. Really, I like to kind of start with technology first, so we'll knock this out. Energy credits. With me being a robot species, I'm going to be needing a lot of energy credits, and so field modulation, we'll start with that first. Pop growth speed, I always like to have more pop growth speed. Now for my robots, that does not apply to them since they are assembled. This will be for my cybernetics, but anything species related that I can get pop growth speed on, I try to. And then for our last technology here to research, I'm going to go with geothermal fracking so we can get some more minerals. Those are going to be crucial here in the early game. Now, we are starting at the very top of this galaxy. Already I see one system that has 2 potentially habitable worlds. And then it looks like we're in a nice, I don't know, this looks kind of closed. So really, I may survey here and then just start heading in this direction to get these choke points. Because if I get this choke point right here and none of these systems connect to another system, we may have this whole thing. This might be a whole easy grab if I take that system right there. Unless there's another empire here, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a small galaxy. There are 6 other empires here. Let's see what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and survey this system, and then I'll probably survey back this way. Now, for my construction ship, there's nothing I can really do here at the moment. So I'll just move them here so they can get ready to take that system once it has been claimed or once it has been fully surveyed. And for my fleets, I like to send them off early. I'm like holding shift and clicking here to plan their course, and I like to have them kind of explore a little bit. And you know, if there's a hostile, some sort of hostile species out there, my fleets can run into them first. And so right off the bat here, I'm going to go ahead and start selling some resources that I don't 100% need to have a lot of at the moment. And so food is going to be one, and then the rest of the stuff I may keep. Energy, I'm going to keep a little bit of that. And then I'm going to actually sell some of the food too. So let's sell about 200 should be fine. We'll build up some more in the next month. Same thing with the alloys. I'll sell about 150 of those. And then for energy credits, I'll sell all of those as well. And we're going to use all of that we just sold, which is now trade, to buy minerals. Now with these minerals, what I'm going to do next is go back to the home planet here. And with me being a assimilator, you know, I'm going to probably be leaning into a lot of building military ships and things like that. And so what I'm going to need are alloys. Now, alloys are going to cost me minerals. And while, you know, I could go for minerals as well, which, let's see here. I could go for this. I like to have a lot of minerals so that I can start building ships. And in case, in this case here, since I put pre-FTL worlds up, we may find some pre-FTLs out there. I have an idea here, and I'll explain a little bit later why I'm going for a lot of alloys. Now, I don't mess with the ship designer a whole lot outside of making my corvettes a screen ship roll. And what that pretty much does is it gives me flak battery, and then I change the mass driver weapon into red lasers. And so this is just something I've been told to use a lot. If you guys have different builds, you know, let me know. And that's pretty much what I do for this design here. I save this, jump back over to my fleet manager, and here I'm going to increase the size of my fleet, but I'm not going to build any ships just yet. I just have them queued up so that this current fleet that I have that I'm moving right now, if I were to hit reinforce all, then I could start queuing up some ships in that fleet. Now, one last thing I'm going to look at here, we're going to go to our policies and edicts and production policy. So I'm going to swap this to manufacturing focus. All right, and what this is going to do is give me 20% more complex drone output and 20% less menial drone output. And what that pretty much is if we go to our core nexus job here, drop down to the economy tab, anything that's working these complex drone jobs are going to produce more resources. Anything working these menial drone jobs will produce less resources. And so, wow, I feel like I don't have as many maintenance drones as I usually do. And already I see a little bit of crime brewing up as well. So let's get a sentinel post up on this world. And interesting, I wonder if they like dropped the amount of maintenance drones, because beforehand, man, I used to have so many right off the bat, and now it's starting me off with just 291. And so the reason I look at that is because before it used to be like 2,000, and now it's at 255. Anytime I build a new job, these maintenance drones are going to jump up, and then the menial drones will jump up as well if I build jobs in the complex drone category. And so, cool. Outside of that, our game has started here. I like to crank the speed up to fast in the early game just so that we can get things rolling. Now, with my science ships, we may come across situations, projects, and things like that. Here we have found some alien life, cool stuff. What I'll do is I'll kind of skim past those in the early game and really focus on expansion and setting my empire up. And then we will, we'll start looking into the story stuff a little bit later on. Maybe it just depends. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of playing around in this galaxy and just being a kid playing in a sandbox pretty much. So let's go ahead and see what else we got going on here. We already have our first tradition. So for first traditions, I like to go with expansion in this case. It may be good, it may not, I'm not sure. With this being a smaller galaxy, part of me is like we should just go discovery. But I'm gonna stick with expansion for this one. I've been going that route a couple of times since this update here. And here's my fleet here, just exploring these neighboring systems, just checking to see if we can find any more potentially habitable worlds nearby. And right now, we've only found the 2 that are right next to my home world. So the fleets are moving. They're probably, yep, they're already heading back now. They're going to be heading down here towards the south. And hey, look at that. We found some pre-sapient species. I'm not sure if I can assimilate them. we're looking for pre-FTL. So pre-sapiens are just like animals. Oh, look at that, a savanna world, size 17. We're gonna want that. All right, so I see another path here has kind of opened up. We'll scan all these areas. Or really just explore, not scan, but we'll see what's going on here. So that'll be where I start to send my science ship next. And there we have it, another tradition right off the back. Automated colonization units. I like to jump over. Actually, no, this left side, I'll start with signal relay stations first. That just makes our expansion a little bit cheaper. And then I will go on the right side for pop growth in that expansion tree. And so here we have our first system. We're going to go ahead and expand to that. I'm going to go ahead and queue up a second science ship here.
Council agenda ready.
And we get a council agenda. So infinite opportunities just gives us some extra amenities, making our pops happier. I'm going to go with finding the voice next. This gives me more monthly unity. And if I jump back here, oh, wow, we found, okay, so interesting first fallen empire that we have found in this game. This is a shattered fragment empire. They say, I'm actually going to read this one because this is one of the newer types of empires in the game. But this is the Forgotten Magran Authority. Now, instead of a calm and ordered exchange, we are assaulted by 3 separate signals. Though vastly different in content, each speaks with the same voice. Signal 1, such bodies. Your ocular sensors are 3% off center. This must be corrected. We assume your compliance. Why? Signal 2, useless shields. Not even able to withstand the heart of a star. This galaxy must terrify you. You must be, and Signal 3 says, not enough artifices. With the Terry energy intake part, you may begin to see some gains. You may, and at this point, the voices descend into a garbled mess. Analysis revealed that within each signal was a complex designation. For ease of use, we have translated these as control, war, and growth. And so I'm not going to start anything too hostile with these guys. I'm going to initiate friendly greeting protocols, but we have made first contact with 3 empires, which are kind of like one. They're a fallen empire. And I'm sure we will be hearing more from this empire a little bit later on. And so cool stuff there. I got my second science ship up and ready to go. We're going to queue up I'm going to go with the machines for most of my leaders first. Robots can be destroyed or just break down. But I'd rather have them than an organic species. And look at that, a tropical world hidden over here in the corner. Now, with this scientist I have, I'm going to have them just survey systems that are closer and more in my sector. And then I will bring them out here. While the other ship, I don't like for my science ships to backtrack. So we're going to have them just eventually work their way around the galaxy. And then for my construction ship here, we have this system now under our control. I'm going to build and harvest both the physics and mineral deposits. Let's keep our game going, though. And there we have it. Yeah, Fallen Empire right below us. That's a little scary, but we will see if we can kind of play our cards right with them throughout most of the game. And so here is the continental world that we found that is 100% habitable. I would like to colonize this, but I feel like it's a little early for that at the moment. So we're going to wait a little bit. As I see here, I got that Sentinel post up. I have that Alloy Foundry building up. The alloys are up. The crime is gone. Let's see here. We got a couple of options. I think I'm going to lean with Protected to increase stability. But yeah, this world is looking pretty solid. And then right away, let me check. Cool, I have 9 maintenance drones. So not a lot of jobs to offer because we don't have enough species yet. Let's... Yeah, see, I could use some more, both minerals and, really minerals first, so... Yeah, surface quarry depot, we'll go with that. I'm going to buy some alloys here, or minerals, so that we can get that queued up next. And then we're going to come back to the core Nexus world a little bit later. Looks like down here we found another, a size 20 tropical world, so... Cool, we got a couple of good options here on systems that I'm planning here to survey. And I'm probably going to need a second construction ship at some point. But we'll see. I'm going to send this construction ship here to these higher priority systems first. Oh, and it looks like we will not be going... Oh, wow. That looks like a Marauder Empire right there. All right. For our next tradition, again, we're going to go from the left tree to the right tree. We still have these two to select later on. But this automated colonization unit increases colony development speed. So we'll go with that. And then the next one is the one that I really like. Mechanical pop assembly speed plus 10%. But yo, it looks like we might be almost pinched in. We're going to have to go this way. That is unfortunate. I don't want my fleets to fight, so I'm going to retreat. Don't want to lose any leaders just yet, at least not this early in the game. But cool. Oh, and we found the Grunner. That could be very good. Wow. All right, so for our first archaeological dig site that we have found, it is the Grunner. And that could lead to some really cool stuff here in the future. Some really good terraforming technology.
Research concluded.
We'll take a look at that a little bit later on. But for now, pop growth speed has been increased. Next up, we're going to go for uniform data standards. That just gives us a small little bundle of unity. And that could possibly lead to us getting another tradition here in the future. So let's go ahead and keep our game going here. We are 2 years in and we already have a whole lot happening. I'm not going to bother making first contact with these guys, but there we go. That's what I like to see right there. We have found some pre-FTL species. I'm going to I'm going to build a construction ship. Because I want to expand in 2 different directions now. I'm going to go to the army hub as well. And I can't really build a lot of armies just yet. I got a lot of alloys right now. I don't have a lot of minerals, so that's why I got that mineral building queued up. We're going to jump over here to our leaders. We've got a couple of them leveled up. And I'm going to go for counselor, agenda speed. We'll try to get as many of those as we can. Defensive platform, modifiers, and minerals from jobs from an accumulator. There we go. Another level up. Wow. For this scientist, we're going to go with, let's go with survey speed from cataloger. And then back over here, hot join protocols. That increases our mechanical assembly speed. All right, so I'm going to head over here ASAP. Once this system's been surveyed, I'm going to expand my borders over it, and then I'm going to check and see later on how many armies they may have on that world. Meanwhile, global energy management is going to open up some more district options for our world, so I'll go ahead and get that selected. And then back over here, improved servo monitors gives me more Menal drone pop resource output. So we had a couple of negative modifiers for that. That can help just a little bit. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's grab our fleets again. I'm going to have them just travel around and about, see what we can find in this galaxy. Hopefully not any more extremely hostile empires. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sell a big chunk of my alloys. And I'm going to queue up a couple of armies. And so I got a lot of trade value right now, and that's great. Let's get... There we go. Just a handful of armies here. And hopefully we can find some more pre-FTLs. Because although my population, you know, we don't have a lot of pops right now. I will be taking pops, and I'll show you guys in a moment. We will be grabbing as many pops as we can from these other worlds and assimilating them. And so
system survey.
There we go. This system has been surveyed. I'm going to jump over here to my government tab. Let's see. Fortify the border is an option. I'm going to go ahead and activate that. I'm going to keep expansionist, but I'm going to change that here a little bit later on as well. And here we have our 4th tradition. Either of the 2 work. I'll go with extensible software. This just decreases empire size from pops and and from planets. All right, so complete collection. It says this is a pre-recorded message. Do not attempt to reply. We have altered this communication for your understanding. Your limited language has been accounted for. A group of Fazari, those are my foxes, must be surrendered immediately for assimilation. Their deviance cannot be tolerated. Will not be tolerated. The transport is already positioned outside core nexus. Time is against you. Failure to comply jeopardizes stability. How many are we talking here? Oh, just 100? All right. Like I said, I don't want beef with the fallen empire right now, but we will not forget this. And so we will comply and we will lose 100 of our foxes. That's unfortunate.
Construction project concluded.
But we will bounce back from that, all right? Oh, look, another world, an ocean world. Okay, that was a sneaky little planet too. I don't remember seeing that there. Okay, so this fallen empire is already proving to be a pain here, but that's okay. Where we just lost 100 of our pops. I want to see how many of these 1,400 pops on that world. So, oh my goodness. What do we have here? All right, hopefully we can get by this without having to fight it, but I'm seeing another ship here.
Initializing
that's not what I wanted to do. I should have just pulled them back, but instead I decided to look. And now they got into another battle. Fortunately, my leader did not die, but still they have to go MIA for a little bit.
Construction project
All right,
concluded.
all right.
Anomaly found.
Well, we'll still be able to survey in that direction, so that's good. But all right, my construction ship is finished over here. We're gonna go ahead and build a mining and research station. Let me grab my fleets.
Construction project complete.
I'm curious to see what their armies look like on this planet. Oh, only 11. Okay, so we're gonna move in and land our armies on this world. If the planet is habitable, I will keep those pops on that world. If not, I'm going to move them to. They're not going to be habitable on this world for sure because organics usually do not like machine worlds. So either way, though, we're going to have 1,400 more pops added to my empire. And if I check,
System survey concluded.
so that's a tropical world. I may be able to move all my fox species over there. So we'll see
System
what happens here in a little bit.
concluded.
My army is already over there now.
Horizons expanded.
And I see my...
Commencing planetary
Oh, they're the
incursion
gecko-looking
initiative.
species. Cool. So we have now encountered them. They know who we are. We've known who they are for a while. And there it is. We've subjugated them. So
Planetary incursion
if we go to
initiative
our new world
successful.
now we have more pops. Wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and put a governor on this planet. Let's put one of the you know what? No, let's go with our here. This leader right here, this Fazari species, Itha, son of Othra, has a patching routine trait which decreases crime and things of the like. And what's going to happen here is 1,400 of these pops are going to be assimilated and turned into cyborgs. Now, we have another situation here with this Fallen Empire. They are keeping us busy in this early game. And here we have it. They say that we've accepted the communication of the Forgotten Magarian Authority. However, rather than an ancient Magar, we are greeted with a familiar Fazari. There's not much time. The experiments they have been running on us here on Harvester 001 are undescribable and shouldn't be done to our worst enemies. I hope what's in this data packet ensures that this fragment never gains control of us. Okay, so I'm very worried about this. We can accept the data package or say it's a trap in the transmission. I'm going to, if it's something from the Fallen Empire, I'm curious here. I'm going to accept the data package and see what it says. Oh, we have now gained the Quantum Innovation Nexus building. Interesting. Okay, so here on this world, though, now that we have this world under our control, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to set a few buildings up here, starting with a options. A Quantum Innovation Nexus. What does this do? Oh, it turns... this is like a science building. Okay. I need exotic gas, which I don't have any of that right now. That's okay, though. Let's check here. This planet is 80% habitable, but for what species is the question. Let's go to my species and see what worlds they find favorable. Okay, so for my machines, they don't mind a wet planet. So tropical, okay, would be habitable. All right, in this case, that answers my question there. We have more of this species now than we have of my subspecies. And yes, they are being assimilated, so they'll be cyborgs in a little bit. But what we can do, and I was looking for this, we're going to build a machine assembly plant so we can start adding robots to the planet. Hey, Turbo Hamster, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? We're getting ready for some more assimilation here, and we just invaded some pre-FTLs. We have a hive mind Fallen Empire that's already making demands of us, and outside of that, we're doing pretty solid here. And so, nice. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Had a pretty fun weekend, man. Just, oh my goodness, graduation, school's out. Just been busy, just around and about, and so. Oh yeah. Besides that, oh my goodness, negative 27 food. I want to stop selling all the food I have right now. It's more than likely because we're assimilating so many pops. But we can actually start working on getting that food situation under control once we finish the expansion tradition tree. And so let's go ahead and select this last one. Now, when we finish the expansion tree, it says that we get 1 max district for non-artificial planets. In our case, the machine world will not be one of those, but the second world we just conquered will be. And then I get a Ascension Perk. Now, for this first Ascension Perk, let's go with, we got a couple of options here. Now, Nihilistic Acquisition I've been having a lot of fun with, but today I feel like I might go a little bit more aggressive here. And so I think I might be actually invading more worlds, since there's not a lot of worlds in this smaller galaxy. Let's try, man, so many options here. Part of me feels like I just want to wait. I don't even want to select anything. Let's go with Executive Vigor. It's a little early for this one, but it gives me an extra council speed and an extra 100 influence, or unity, I'm sorry, to select for my edicts. So I have 135 out of only 7 that I'm using right now. And so that is there. Now we got, oh, that's where that extra unity came from. Nice. We're going to go with Selective Defoilance next. This is just a tile blocker that we can clear out. And let's jump down here and continue expanding the borders. Now, if I jump back over here, as you can see, we already assimilated 300 of these pops. They're going to start moving up into these jobs now. But yes, I cannot wait. And while we wait for that, I don't have enough food just yet. I'll probably be replacing those agricultural districts later on. But I'm going to go ahead and start building some agricultural districts now so that once we get ready to abduct more pops, we don't have to worry as much about all of these food shortages that we're currently having at the moment. All right, so now we can select our next tradition, and we have a whole lot of options. A whole lot of options. So right away, versatility seems kind of nice. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Operation Proxies gives us unity from maintenance drones. That could be handy. Unyielding is another one that I really like to go with right off the back, just to protect myself. I think we're going to start with versatility, though. So just adopting this tradition decreases replicator upkeep.
Council agenda.
So cool. We'll just go with versatility for starters. And then back over here. Yeah, again, we only have so many maintenance drones, so I'm going to actually see if I can queue up a voltaic production yard. Gives me a little bit of extra energy credits. And that way, so for those types of jobs, the menial drone jobs, I can keep queuing those up.
Construction project
the pops will just go from there to there. We should not have food problems too much longer. We have a lot of agricultural jobs to fill in on. And I'm going to rename this world. Let's give this a better name. Let's see. Zoplex. That sounds cool. Let's see. Teslas. Sure. Teslas. I want to kind of remember these. All right, so we're expanding inside of our sector. Actually, we are still all the way inside of our sector. We're probably going to have a few more systems to expand to before we are outside of that. The empire size is at 88. I used to neglect this a lot. Now I kind of keep my eye on it because of the penalties of going over it. But besides that, I think right now we're doing pretty solid. So I think our food or our energy credit should go down to 0 here in a moment. And it has. It's maybe a little bit 0.66, which isn't too terrible. I have this continental world here I want to colonize. I also kind of want to wait as well. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. I've been expanding quite a bit here. Let's go with machine template systems next for technology. This gives us an extra 5% habitability and leader lifespan being increased by 20 years. I don't know how that applies to robots, though, because I know my main leader lives forever. For the other species, I'm not so sure. And so, yeah. Cool. So, energy credits, minerals, alloys, food. All of these are back on track. The economy's looking good. And just taking it smooth. We're not doing too much craziness right off the back. We're just kind of easing our way into making a better economy right now. This tradition I'm selecting right now gives me negative 10% pop amenity usage. So they're just happier, pretty much. If that's the simple way of saying it. Let's see here. Leader experience gain. I'll just go for that. I didn't like those two options I had. All right, so we're doing all right. But at some point, I get the feeling we're going to make first contact here with another empire. I'm going to go ahead and start reinforcing my fleets. And there I'm building 19 ships. I see both of my armies here are queued up and ready to go as well. I'm going to merge those and then probably move my fleets outward somewhere. These guys are going to be a pain, though, because they're going to be blocking me off of this half of the galaxy. And so I don't know how far this left side is going to stretch, but
anomaly found.
Hopefully we can make something work.
System survey.
Oh, hey, we found some alloys in a system. That's pretty good early on. Got a couple of technologies here to research. Let's go with eco-simulation next and blue lasers. Now, I got about 1,000. Uh-oh. Here we go. Somehow we accidentally made first contact with the Marauder Empire. They're the freeholders. And cool. Now, if we have a rival early game, that'll be awesome to use against them. But, yeah, this is going to be... Hopefully they don't get used against me. That's the main thing. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and continue expanding, though. And, oh, wait, I had the wrong construction ship selected. All right, let's keep this thing going though.
Walker
Tellus
cleared.
or Teslas. Let's see what we're looking like. Still got some farming jobs being
Situation log
figured out
updated.
here. But as you can see here, we have no more pops we're assimilating. They're all assimilated, and now they're working for my empire. So we're getting plenty of food here. We can go back to selling some of that. I'll probably sell about 18. I like to leave just a little bit of gain in the empire. And then let me check as well. We don't have a lot of here. Let's see.
Construction project concluded.
There we go. All right, so I'm going to actually queue up a few energy jobs on this world. And then for this planet, I think I might lean into mineral production because we have more mining drones than the bottom 3.
Anomaly
So we got another first
found.
contact situation going on as well down there. But again, I'm not usually with this type of empire,
System
I
survey
try not
concluded.
to initiate first contact until we're just like right at their borders. I know we can conquer them, and then we work on that later. So this world, I think I'm going to make
project
more of a
concluded.
mining planet. Tellus. I keep saying Tellus. I mean Teslas. And then for this planet, I might focus more on energy, our machine world. All right, so we gotta level up for our ruler of our empire here, and let's go with council agenda speed once again. I like to get those going early, especially with my leaders being immortal. Oh, another first, a pre-FTL empire has been discovered.
Council
nice.
agenda ready.
Be sure to check them out. They're all the way down here too, so let's see here. Nice. What kind of world is this pre-FTL on? Let's find out. Oh man, a tropical world. So that'll be a habitable world for us, and 900 species are located on that planet. For our next agenda, though, I'm going to go with self-maintenance that increases mechanical assembly speed. Excuse me. And cool stuff.
System survey
Council's already
concluded.
working at a really good pace right now. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna automate my. Nope, I don't want to automate them to go back there. We're gonna keep having my science ship just traveling around and surveying forward. That's so that whenever I automate, that's why I have my second science ship back here surveying, so that my other ship doesn't go backwards. All right, and so for the next versatility tradition here, operational proxies. I don't have a lot of maintenance drones right
Situation
now,
log
but
updated.
as we get more of those, we will get more unity per pop. That's a maintenance drone, so probably not a lot right now, but
Construction
yeah,
project
later on once we start
concluded.
filling up these worlds, for sure. Naval capacity, fleet support, the doctrine. We're gonna go with that next, and already we got a pretty decent looking
Construction
territory right
project
now.
concluded.
A lot of the galaxy, I still don't know what's going on out there. This Marauder Empire, that's a 4.5k base. That does not look super strong, but I don't know how many systems they have right now. So challenging them right now is not a route that I really want to take at the moment. But in the future, there is a high possibility. I just got to see more about the systems. Now, I don't know if this is going to close off here, but if it does, this is going to be a pretty quiet early game until we find other empires out there. And even if we do, we still might be just pinched
Construction
in the galaxy.
project
So
concluded.
cool stuff there. I got a couple of jobs built up, mostly energy or technician jobs that have not filled up yet. So, ooh, let's go with even more minerals here. Lots of level ups right now.
Construction project
And
concluded.
usually I go for things like minerals. If it increases my fleet power, yes. And just things like that. So for here, we've expanded again. Making
System
good
survey
progress here.
concluded.
And then we're going to go ahead and expand here next.
System survey concluded.
And once I run out of systems to expand to, earlier I mentioned I'm waiting to do it for my policies and edicts. Oh, hey, look at this. Capacity subsidies increases tech drone output. However, it increases the upkeep of energy credits per tech drone. The trade-off is worth it, though. I have way more edict fund than I even know what to do with right now, so we're going to go ahead and utilize that. And we should get from 33 to 75 energy credits. That's a pretty big boost right there, so nice. Food's looking good. Minerals look pretty solid. I'm going to continue going with more minerals, though, for this world. This is going to be my mining world. And then everything else is working out pretty solid. Okay. All right, so for the machine world, though, let's take a look here. Well, I guess since, we are building more minerals, I'm going to go ahead and queue up another alloy foundry. I don't want to move
Research
those up too
concluded.
fast because there tends to be some like pop happiness when I build those complex drone jobs too quickly. I'm going to continue to go with the patching routines trait, just to make sure we don't have any crime brew up on my worlds. And let's see. Oh, council agenda speed again.
System survey.
We're getting a lot of council agenda speed traits and whatnot, so that's going to be cool. It's going to make our agenda or our council go by or be very effective. And so, is this an empire? I don't think so. It might be an enclave. Does not look like they have multiple territories. I don't think an empire would have only had one system for this far.
Unshielded life signs.
All right, so we've got some salvagers. Cool. You can have our stuff. I'm not trying to start any conflicts with them just yet. But back to our traditions here. We are going to be getting a decrease in upkeep of jobs with material analysis. That's our third tradition in versatility, and we'll be looking to clear that out here a little bit later on. And in doing so, I'm going to have to increase my unity. So right now we're at about 48 unity. It's going to take me 35 months to complete our next one. That's some time. So let's get an uplink node up and increase that unity per month. Yeah, the capacity subsidies edict is really helping right now with our energy. And throughout this game, I'll be checking to see if any more edicts pop up throughout the game. Oh, that's a habitable world. Wow, we have two habitable worlds close by. So I would say this is a pretty solid start right now. I'm going to go ahead and send this science ship up here once they're finished surveying by my homeworld. See if we can find some more systems out here to reach. But if this is all we have, we're just going to figure out how to work this thing then. All right, so we want to continue mining, and this is the first system outside of our sector that we have expanded to. And so now I'm slightly short on influence, which means making first contact here might be a good option. If you make first contact with another empire, you get a decent chunk of influence. And so I'm seeing here that we're starting to drop a little bit of food, which is okay because I'm going to start upgrading some bases now. I have 5,000 alloys. I have the Fortify the Border active right now as well. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start queuing up choke points first.
Concluded.
The second one will have 3 bases.
Survey concluded.
And then I just want to make sure that every system leading to my home world is guarded by or just has an upgraded base within it. So this should be good. And then as we upgrade those, I will show you guys the buildings that I usually build for those. I have a couple of them with these machines. It's not really that hard. I mean, there's 2 that I like to go for that really help me out early game. And then later on, depending on the situation, sometimes I will upgrade those or just kind of leave them the same. And so, excuse me, for my fleet here, we're going to upgrade these guys. I have a lot of alloys right now.
Project concluded.
Minerals look good. Yeah, everything's still looking really great right now. Let's start really hitting some unity though. So I'm gonna get a simulation side up and another uplink node.
Concluded.
I'm gonna get quite a few of these uplink nodes up so that we can get a good boost to our traditions here, get our traditions done. And as you can see here, now the bases are starting to complete. So for these bases, I like to go with solar panel networks to give us even more energy credits and hydroponic bays for the food.
Council agenda ready.
Technology-wise, we're gonna go with ceramo metal materials.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
We got a lot happening here. The self-maintenance agenda is now unlocked. Don't have any negative traits for my species, so or for my leaders right now, so we'll go with superior colonies next. And with that being said, that's a size 13 world, that's a size 10. I was looking for a planet to expand to. Might wait.
Research concluded.
Naval caps up, another 25. Let's go with space combat. That'll increase the size of our fleets that we can have. But while we wait for that, I'm going to copy this template here and reinforce all of those. We'll still have 3,800 alloys, and then we're already getting another tradition here in versatility. This increases our trust for synthetics, and it gives me 1 extra envoy. So yeah, things are really starting to pick up here. Picking up fast. Now let me go back to Core Nexus and make sure stability's at 60%. That's great. We still got quite a few maintenance drones, just 10, but we can put those to work here in a little bit. Let me grab my armies. Oh yeah, right. Back to the bases though. Again, with all these bases, I'm going to add solar panels and hydroponic bays. And every time I start this, a technology just pops up. It's a great problem, but it just, yeah. Let me get these first. And we're going to see a lot of return from this here. I've actually built the most bases I can build without going over my capacity right now. But yeah, we're gonna get a lot of good food from that. So a lot of food and energy credits. So energy we might not have to worry about as much right now. But yes, we're gonna be getting some good unity back here in a bit as well. I'm torn right now because I want to colonize these worlds.
Construction project concluded.
Just want to wait a little bit until these other two
Anomaly
planets.
found.
I think we can sustain it. So let's try this ocean planet. I'm gonna check the other world real quick and make sure, all right, that neither of them have any traits.
System survey concluded.
Yeah, we'll go with this ocean world. We'll go ahead and get this colonized. Let's put the Vizari on it first since they have a higher habitability for it. Nucleux. I like it. I like it. That might be my farm world. I don't know. We'll see what's up. For now, though, let's go ahead and get our construction ships here and keep moving them forward. Let's see here. Wow.
Blocker clear.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like we are definitely going to be cut off here from the rest of the galaxy unless we find a way to push through these guys. I have a first contact situation underway. I have another one here. Let's go ahead and just start
System
initiating first
survey
contact.
concluded.
I was hoping to assimilate species, which we've assimilated a few of them already. However, we are definitely trapped inside of a little pocket here. So actually, I got a few more systems here I can survey. We'll get those surveyed, but yeah, the freeholders definitely have us pinched in right now.
Construction project concluded.
We've gotten a few systems, but yeah, I wanna meet the other empires in the galaxy. They're not gonna be super friendly with us because of the way we are.
Construction project concluded.
But yeah, and
Construction
here you can see here,
project
103 energy credits, 45 food.
Construction project
I'm just gonna
concluded.
sell 40 of the food. 56 food. Okay, nice.
Construction project concluded.
And that just gives me more food to sell. We're gonna go ahead and finish the versatility trait or
Anomaly
tradition. That's our second tradition we have finished. And next I'm gonna go for Grasp the Void. This gives me 5 more star bases. That's gonna be more food, more energy credits, all of the above. I love it. Let's do it. So I'm gonna put one there, that's one. Let's see here. This is 2. And I'll just do 3 more bases right now. Got another pre-FTL. Nice. 3. All right. That first contact situation is continuing. Meanwhile, let's go for protected. That's the ability increase. I love it. I love it. Oh, another one. Holy cow. We are finding a lot of pre-FTLs. Okay. This is great. One's here. Is there 2 in one system? Oh, it's the
System
Federation
survey
end.
concluded.
Okay. So we'll check that out here. I've seen that in one of my previous playthroughs, but I feel like I only see it on small galaxies. So I wonder if that's like a type of pre-FTLs that pop up on this shape of this galaxy. All right. Meanwhile, though, let's check up and see how our pops are doing
Construction
here. What
project
jobs are being
concluded.
worked. Minerals are great. What could I
Construction
add?
project concluded.
How about Core Nexus? Let's see. We got another uplink node on the way. Minerals are
Construction
going down a little bit,
project
but that's
concluded.
again because I'm building jobs for coordinators right now. So the pops are going to leave here and go up here, and that's okay. I still have decent amount of minerals. I mean, I could just queue up more surface quarry depot jobs. I might build one more. I think there's some technology that gives me other jobs for that.
Construction project
But yeah, I like to
concluded.
make sure I keep jobs being built on my
Anomaly
home
found.
world, and then oh wait, we're running out of housing. Okay, so I'm just gonna move a
Research
Nexus
concluded.
district up to the top queue. That gives me 700 housing. All right. Meanwhile, let's go with let's go. We got a couple of options here. I'm gonna increase that naval cap again, just to get a head start, and then mineral purification. I'm gonna research that technology for my mining world, Teslas. That way we can get another building for one of those
System
districts.
survey concluded.
Okay, so my scientists have surveyed all the systems they
Construction
can right now.
project
Oh, I
concluded.
did not want to do that with my construction ship here. And now I'm going to automate my scientists to just research any projects,
Construction project
archaeological
concluded.
dig sites, and all of the above. For our third tradition, okay, so things are going very, very smooth right now. We're pinched in. That doesn't always mean a good thing, though. I don't know yet. I could go supremacy, but unyielding. I got to do this one. We're building all these bases. I want to, in my opinion, if your empire can defend itself better than it can attacking other empires, I will take that versus having a strong attacking empire. Because if your fleet gets destroyed, you can't defend yourself. What can you do? And so unyielding, this just gives me 2 extra star base capacity. What does versatility do when we finish it? This says that replicator's energy credit upkeep goes up by 1. Oh, but I didn't know when you finish this tradition, you get 10% more mechanical pop assembly speed. So nice. But yeah, unyielding, we're going with this one. 2 extra star bases. And with me having fortify the border, I like to leave it just 2 star bases under the capacity in case I want to drop that edict for a bit. But let's go take a look. Holy cow. More technology. I'm not even really doing a lot of technology either, so I'm getting a lot of technology here quick, so that's good. Colony development speed has now been increased by 50% here with superior colonies, and we're going to go with impenetrable borders next. I'm getting agendas done faster than I even know what to do. So this world already has a colony planned. That's actually great for that agenda. Let's colonize this one while we have that agenda activated. And for this one, Cypherex, I like that. I like the more robot-themed names. Let's grab our armies here and let's get ready to move them over here. We don't even really need to use my fleets right now. We're just going to start invading a couple of these worlds and obtaining more pops. Now, if I can move these pops to the other planets just to get... I already have jobs here. That'll be great. I'll see because I don't want to... we'll see. But yeah, I might just move them over to like... The world I'm about to invade right now, I might just move them over to Teslas, since I already have jobs there. So this system has now been claimed.
Situation log updated.
What's this here? What is this? Oh, this is some sort of entity. It's a void cloud. My fleets can definitely take that out. Before I send them in, let's get these guys upgraded first so that they're at max capabilities. And let me get one of my robot leaders here to command one of my second fleets. All right. And so that is done. I still have homelessness on this world, and that's okay. It's going to go away, but definitely going to keep my eye on that for a bit. And just like that, boom, got 500 housing. That was from building a Nexus district, so I'm going to queue up a second one as well, just because I don't want any crime. And oh, these guys have closed their borders to me. Okay, I didn't even know they were open. Not that I can even get to them, but okay. Now, I don't know why they did that, because I've pretty much done the things that they've asked me to do, but if that's how we want to be, then that's just how it is, I guess. All right, so my army is 2 systems, 1 system away. Now we are here. We are going to invade this world. Wait, let me pause real quick. I have room for 1 more commander. Sophont 26R4. I'm going to put you on here to command this army and take this world.
Commencing planetary incursion.
Your species are mine. And that'll be 900 more pops added to my empire. And so there we have it. Subjugating the pre-FTLs. This is a tropical world, 85% habitability. Let's see here. On this planet, let's see what we got. Now, we've got room here to build more jobs and have pops working, so I'm just going to build another mining district or 2. This planet, oh, we're colonizing that one right now. So, for this tropical world, the pops are being assimilated right now. 900 pops. Assimilation, that's happening. While that's going on, I'm going to get a machine assembly plant. Again, I have like a set of buildings that I build there right away. The Sentinel post, just in case any crime happens. Don't need to worry about housing right now. We have a tech world. We have a mining world. I'm not sure next what I'm going to do with Nucleix. And I'm looking at these planets here above me. For this planet's designation, I feel like probably technology. Let's make this a tech world. This world has more mining districts than the other planet. But I'm going to make this a tech world nonetheless. And let's get a official on it. So I can recruit 1 more official. Let's go with a Vassal. Actually, no, let's go with this robot here. Sophont CL9. And cool. We have 4 planets now. With a limited amount of space we have. And there goes some stability, so let's see. That's going to happen when I'm assimilating pops. The minis are going to go kind of down. Space, the final frontier. Hey, speaking of which, I've been watching some Deep Space Nine lately. My goal is to get that done as fast as possible. And here we just found first contact with a caravan coalition. All right, well, I don't really have much I want to chat with you guys about. I'm not a total war empire though, so we're not like hostile towards them. But
Fleet enhancements.
I want to meet like a empire.
Initial
Still no empires
colonization
yet.
phase complete.
All right, and so we're gonna move forward here. But Weasel, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. As fast as possible. So not going well then. I forgot the context of what I said there. We're actually doing really good right now. I'm playing on a tiny galaxy, but we got penned in. But we got penned in with a lot of systems that we can claim, and so there's 6 other empires out here. I'm just trying. Oh wait, so they do expand. I didn't realize they had their own. They count that as their own territory. I guess we can just try to roll for the Galvatron until my empire and only my empire could probably try to roll for the Galvatron unless someone breaks my encryption.
Fleet enhancements.
All right, but we got 2 habitats over here.
Construction project.
Federation's
concluded.
NIA. I'm gonna land my armies here and see what happens. I don't know how my robots like those just yet. How am I liking Deep Space Nine? I'm loving it actually. I'm getting close to season 2. Season 1, there are parts where it was a little slow, but they started season 1 off with an episode that
Initial colonization
is what got
phase
me like
complete.
really interested in it. There was beef between Benjamin and Picard, and I'm like, oh snap! I don't know if I can't remember if that was like a dream or something, but
Construction project
I was like, yo,
concluded.
I don't know what's going on between y'all two, but that I got to know more about that. So
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
looks like we're getting ready to invade another pre-TL species, and I'm gonna check and see what that habitat looks like. And wow, I have a lot of star bases that I can build. A whole lot of star bases. Okay, so we've pretty much expanded over every system that I can right now. Let's go ahead and finish building all of my ships here. Crush, by the way, welcome. Once you finish it, you can watch Babylon 5 and see a better version. Oh, it only gets better every season. I heard it gets really good in season 2, so I'm looking forward to that. Here, let's go ahead and max out these fleets as well, and I'm going to just queue them up. I might go over my naval cap, but that's okay. Well, it might not be okay because I don't have a lot of energy credits to sustain all that. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and clear out this. What was this again? Subspace anomaly. Okay, so I got about a little over 3K worth of ships here. Let's take a look at this habitat and see what we have. Oh man, that reactor district might be nice. Might be very nice. Babylon 5 is a good show as well. Okay. Okay. I've heard good things about both. One of my friends, whenever he gives me a show to watch, recommendations on a show to watch, especially if it's sci-fi related, I have to listen to him because he exposed me to The Expanse. The Expanse definitely put me on like a sci-fi binge for a long time. So I believe when he tells me something, I believe it. All right, so I might move a few pops over to this world from this habitat we just conquered. Federation's End. What an interesting name. But this species does not prefer this type of planet. Let's see what type of species this is. So now we have a lot of species. Most of them are cyborgs. Good. Very good. We have more of this species, though, than any other species. And they actually prefer habitats. Okay, they have a habitat preference. So I think I'm going to just... I was going to get rid of these habitats, but instead I think I might just keep them. And I might make this one another... We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what we're going to do before we get there. Because right now I am lacking minerals, but not anymore. All right, let's get a machine assembly plant on it. Again, sentinel post. And I'm just going to put a drone storage on it just to increase the happiness. And just like that, 6 worlds, and the 7th one is on the way. I highly doubt that other habitat can defend itself. Who's your favorite Deep Space Nine character so far? Ooh, I would have to say, oh, the guy with the big ears. He works at the shop. I can't think of his name. Quark? Quark is one. O'Brien. I really like O'Brien. Who else do I like? There's another one, and I can't remember. Who else do I like? Oh, Benjamin's friend, who was like an old man, but now like he transferred his consciousness, or it transferred its consciousness to like the lady. She's like half cheetah looking lady. I like that character a lot. I don't know what to call it gender wise, but yeah, I like that character. I just like the story behind it. But I would say those are the 3 that I like the most. But I like all the characters. I like how, like, and when I watch shows like that, anything sci-fi related, I like to like think like, oh hey, I could do something like this in Stellaris, or it gives me ideas for playing this game. And so or it's something that I see that I recognize from like this game, so I'm like, oh okay, I see that in Stellaris sometimes. And so that's why I really like Deep Space Nine, those, because there's a lot. Dax, yeah, Dax. And so no, yeah, I like the show a lot. It's one of my things that this was from last year too. I've seen the Star Trek movies, the mainstream ones, but I feel like that's not doing it justice. I can't say I'm a Star Trek fan until I watch more of the shows. And so until I complete a show, just one show, I can't really call myself a Star Trek fan. Can't even really call myself a sci-fi fan either until I at least give one of those a try. And so growing up, I grew up on Star Wars. As I've gotten older, I'm like, man, like, you know, the battling and stuff is cool, but the intricacy of diplomacy and interactions between other species outside of just fighting each other, I've started to grow fond of. And so, guys, I just remembered we have 2 more habitats. We have 4 worlds right now without leaders. And even though I'm at my capacity of leaders right now, I'm going to continue to grab more. I don't care if I'm over my capacity. I'm going to grab a tradition later on that is going to help me maintain that. And holy cow, give me a second. I have situations going on in the background. Let's see. I just want officials for the most part. And this should help. Wow, this world has 0 stability. That's okay. Oops, I moved a pop from somewhere. Let's grab another leader. Scientist, sure. All right. And I like for all my worlds to have leaders on all of them. So right now we're losing a lot of food. That's because we're assimilating a lot of pops, but over time, my resources are definitely going to bounce around a little bit. And so now we got a lot of species. This is great. Jobs still need pops to grow, and that's fine. I'm going to check my economy here. Once I start gaining maintenance drones like this world, what was this world going to be? Oh, this is Nucleus. We haven't decided what this world was going to be. I might make this a food planet for now. Or maybe just another tech world. Tech or food, it matters not. I'll build some agricultural districts, but specialize the world to be a research enclave. This world I have is another research enclave. This planet, I don't have anything scheduled for you. Let's change that. I think I just took over so many worlds so fast that just a lot happened here. And so a good thing I bought a big chunk of minerals here so that I can just kind of get a bunch of buildings queued up. And cool. We will see what happens here and see if our empire stabilizes economy-wise while all that's being built. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and queue up a few more star bases to build. We have room for 5 more. And we're beginning the Baol, the event chain. And so this system has 2 habitats and a black hole system. It's a black hole system, yes. Okay. So yeah, things got a little quick there. But yeah. Oh yeah, so another thing too. Now that we've expanded, I won't be expanding that much anymore. I'm going to jump back over here to our government tab, and I'm switching our diplomatic stance to isolationalist. On top of that, I see here that we have quite a few more edicts to activate. And so fleet supremacy is definitely going to be one. This gives me 100 points of starting experience. I can build my ships faster, and I get more diplo weight from fleet power. And then I'm going to hold off on mining subsidies for a bit, just because that'll send me over my edict capacity. Okay, so we got a couple of dig sites going on right now. We got mineral purification, the building complete. Let's make our corvettes cheaper to build, faster to build. And then if I go back here, boom, now I can build a mineral purification plant. That just increases the output of my drones. Just got a couple of maintenance drones there. Oh yeah. So right now I've built so many jobs that my pops are not growing fast enough to work those jobs right now. I got a lot of, like here, only 59% of this job is filled, and you'll see a lot of that on something here. I have 30% of those mining jobs being worked right now. So that's why I'm starting to build these. We've been cut off by the hive mind fallen empire. So they say this is another pre-recorded message. They're telling me not to reply. Now they say, we have altered this communication to your understanding. Your limited language has been communicated for. A group of Najaxlians must be, oh my goodness. So this is the same thing. They're going to keep taking my pops. I'm going to try and just keep complying for now, but again, this I won't forget. So they've taken a handful of my pops again. Oh, but they do open their borders, so that's nice. Them opening their borders is nice. Now, why? Oh, okay. This system does not have a sun in it. This is the Federation system. So there's a black hole here. I'm gonna instead put anchorages here instead, and hydroponic bays. Maybe, no. We'll take the anchorages off. Maybe I'll queue up another shipyard. That way we have a shipyard all the way over here and one back in my home system. Okay. Okay, looking good. So my fleet could actually chill here too and just post up. Let's see, we got another first contact situation. Okay, so we're still trying to figure that one out. Cool, so yeah, now my empire is an isolationalist instead of expanding empire. And going back to this just gives me extra unity. It does decrease my diplo weight, but there's no Galcom yet, so I'm not worried about that. If I have any diplomatic agreements, those will cost me 100% more to upkeep. And I get a 25% governing ethic attraction, which I don't think I have any governing ethics. My border friction, if I'm bordering anyone, we're going to hate each other a whole lot more, all right? And so I don't think I have to worry about that at the moment. Now, I am having a food shortage. I have enough trade that I can buy a big chunk of that and avoid a bad situation. But for my food world, no, not my food world. I got bases on the way, or did I don't know if I queued those up or not. Let me go down here and check. Okay, so I do have a few bases that have been built. Let's go ahead and start, once again, rinsing and repeating here. Habitats, or hydroponic bays, and solar panels. This may help a little bit. I don't know if it'll fully get that squared away, but I'm going to go ahead and queue up a few more of these bases here. And there is another Ascension perk that I cannot wait to get my hands on. It's going to make this unyielding tradition very much so worthwhile. And speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and select our second tradition in this tree, giving us 2 more star base capacity and decreasing the upgrade cost. So that could have been very useful earlier, but I mean, still useful now, so I'm not complaining. Let's see here. We need amenities on this planet, and I can definitely do that by building a drone storage. We'll do that here. Okay, I have one here already on the way. That should help out with the stability issues we're having right now. And then, holy moly, am I still assimilating pops? Okay, so yeah, we still are assimilating pops. We're gonna have a little bit of a rocky ride here for a bit, but I think we're gonna balance this out. The formal Baol colony, colony investigation, I think it's going to continue here. I don't know if we have that next part of the dig site in my territory. Well, I do hope we do.
Research.
If not,
Situation log.
that would be a bummer. I really like that dig site. All right, cool. We've increased our naval capacity a bit.
Construction project concluded.
Awesome sauce here. Now my construction ships can be automated. Not really a whole lot we can do right now, but I see a fleet here. I don't know. Oh, they must have went over on this side of the map. Man, I want to travel through here, and I might take a risk. Once my science ships are done, just like doing everything they can, I might move some stuff around. All right, back over here though. Let's try. Hold up. Let's go back to my home world. A part of me wants to replace some of these Nexus districts. Oh man, but I need minerals too. So let's see here. I might have to plant a second energy world. Let's see what we got. So this is a research planet. Yeah, I think I could queue up a couple of generator districts. All right, so amenities are a little low here, so I'll need a drone storage as well. Drone storage is for the win.
Construction project.
And we'll just see what happens once we finish building a few more of the buildings that I have queued up on my worlds. All right, so outside of that, I'm seeing some minerals up here from situations. What are we doing? We're building more ships, a whole lot of ships. Concluded. That's good. The shipyards are complete. I'm wondering where... I wonder if all the energy is coming from the assimilated pops. So I see we got about 1,000 pops right now we're assimilating. All right, food's back on track, good. Minerals looking good. Now it's the energy credits that I gotta keep an eye out for. We're up to, we just increased our energy credits by 20 there, but we still need way more.
Research concluded.
Oh, okay, so I was like, man, I thought I had more energy credits than this to upgrade this. These, okay, here, let's do this. I have a lot of alloys. I'm going to buy a whole lot of minerals, and let's upgrade all of these Nexus districts. These over here in the bottom corner, I feel like they should be named something else. I feel like this could be a little confusing, but the ones on the bottom left where the generator districts normally would be on my home world, those are giving me energy credits. So that's why I'm queuing up a bunch of those. And for my home world, I'm just going to make energy credits a top priority. All right, so for my scientists, at this point in the game, I like to give them traits that help them research anomalies,
Council
projects,
agenda
and things
ready.
like that more efficiently. And hey, the council's back. We've completed another agenda. Let's see here. Like I said, I don't have any negative traits here, but when I launch this, it will, let's see, launching this removes negative traits from ruler and counselor nodes. For each trait removed, we lose 300 experience.
Construction project concluded.
All right, so it's tradition time, though. We have our third tradition that we're going to put back into unyielding. For my defensive armies, they now produce 0.5 unity, which we have quite a few, I think, defensive armies. Our unity's at 105. Let's see, 138, so a nice little boost there. Not too bad. For this world, I'm going to wait. Like I said, we still have, for our complex drones, we still have jobs that we have to fill in here, so we're good there. Wow, 1.1k maintenance drones. So for this habitat, we're going to go ahead and start building a lot of jobs. The thing is, though, I see. Okay, so I got some tile blockers here. I'm going to cancel the tile blockers right now. And let's make this one an energy focused. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Oh, it has a research district, though. Ooh, okay. This might be a tech one. Let's rename this one. Let's see. Maxis, sure. That's that one. What about this one? Let's see. Do we have... Yes, lots of maintenance drones on this one as well. So the reason I'm looking at these is because with the maintenance drones, again, you can just start queuing up jobs, and then I gotta have reactor district technology to specialize this as that. So for now, I guess I mean, that's just for housing. What can I put here? I guess I'll go for more unity. More unity. Both of these. Oops, I need more minerals. There we go. Unity and unity. Nope. Okay, we'll wait. I don't want to spend too much and not have put myself in an economic situation. A bad one, that is. But yeah, the habitat's coming in for the win. Now, I still got this... Man, these isolationists are proving to be very difficult to find. I've gained a... What's this? A seasoned commander.
Research concluded.
Let's take a look. Commanders. Who are you? Oh. Oh, this looks like they're from the... Oh, they're from the Mercenary Enclave. Nice. All right, do I have a fleet or an army that... Yeah, I'm going to put these... Oh, I have a commander for almost everything. So, with that being said, I'll just hang on to them until something happens. Maybe I'll put them... I don't know if I can put them on the council or not. But colonial centralization, this will be my next technology that I research. My precious energy credits. My precious energy credits. I need those. Now we got some space piracy. Hopefully that'll give me something to do here, but I don't think I've ever been this pinched in like this before, to where almost all this tiny little galaxy is, I'm just going to be very shy of it. Now let me see where this is located. Okay, so we have what could potentially be a bomb or something awesome. I'm going to keep an eye on it, though. Hopefully that does not destroy my world, but I think this world here, there's something ticking. We don't know what it's going to lead to. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm definitely going to need to do something about these energy credits. I got some buildings on the way. I know it's going to take some time, though, to get those functioning, but you know what? I have an idea. Let's resettle some pops over to our world, especially from this place. So there we go. You guys can come here. You guys over here. Got a couple of pops I can move over. And I just want to see where all the maintenance drones are. Okay, so that might help a little bit with the energy. But I want to check and see what that did to these worlds. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. So all planets, I like to manage my worlds. I feel like when they're stable like this, when my economy's doing good, you know, that's me doing that. rather than automating them. So I like to make sure. Oh, and here we go. We found the Kroll Foundation, our first empire. I'm going to initiate friendly protocols with them because I don't want them thinking I'm going to destroy them, of course. I want them to think we're friends. And then I'm going to go ahead and build a spy network on these guys. We're isolationist. I'm pretty sure they're isolationist as well. They appear to be pacifist, xenophobic, and spiritualist, so they're not going to like us at all. It looks like they've closed their borders to me, so I'm going to return the favor as well. Again, I'm not going to try to be hostile towards them. They already don't like me, though, and that's for fair gain. I assimilate species, turn them into cyborgs. They probably think we do the same to them, which, if I can, I will. But not yet. So I'm going to build 2 more star bases here. Let's also upgrade the fleets. Can I upgrade my bases? Not yet. I'm researching Starhold technology now as we speak, but 28 years into the game and we have found our first empire. The other empires are fallen or awakened or marauders. Oh. It looks like I have found let's see here. Timeless Megarian Growth's opinion of the Network Prime changes by 500. We just got 3,900 unity. And, wow. Okay, so the Fallen Empire, I think, are going to be a little bit friendlier to us. Let's see here. Okay, they're still dismissive of us. Okay. Actually, I think it was way worse than that. But yeah, we're at -20, so I'll take that. A win's a win. Unyielding, we have 1 more tradition to go, and we are going to be finishing our 3rd tradition tree here, but never surrender, decreases bombardment damage, decreases war exhaustion gain, and increases hostile influence cost. If another empire wants to take any of my systems, well, that's going to be very expensive for them.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
All right, so fleets have been upgraded. Nice. Nice! And the Fallen Empire has opened their borders to us.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Now, this base is 4.6K. I got a little over 5.4. So I wonder if I could come in here. Don't want to. If I attack these guys, I don't know if they're going to retaliate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a defensive platform up here. Oh yeah, that's a. Okay, this is like a 2-system empire. I don't know what's in that second system, but I am going to take a little gamble here and see if we can try and bust a move on these guys. Now my unity is up by quite a bit. I'm going to push that unity up higher. And yeah, just if I can't get some of my other resources I want, I'm going to go for... I wonder if that unity is what's causing me to lose out on energy credits.
Research concluded.
Okay. We just got 2 more star bases up. Awesome. Let's go with research speed.
Special project concluded.
Oh my goodness, what is happening right now? I'm hearing a lot of notifications right now. Okay, cool. Deviancy. Awesome. All right, so besides that, we're going to jump back over here and let's just see what happens. I'm going to potentially put my empire at risk right now. This is a risk I'm willing to take. All my energy credits, my goodness. All right, this is... We got to do something here. Let me check my economy. I wonder if the stability is affecting the efficiency of my pops right now, because I should be producing more energy credits than I am at the moment. So let me check here. Any world that I see maintenance drones on, this might not be the most efficient way of doing this, but I'm just going to queue up as many generator districts as I can so that we can get as many technicians out there as possible. Because yeah, this energy credit deficit is going to be a problem. And with me moving my fleets as well, that's probably not going to help either. I'm going to check my bases too. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to sell alloys. How about 100 of them? I don't get a lot for selling alloys. And then let's see if I buy energy credits. I don't know how much of a deficit that's going to put my trade value to, but let's just see if the alloys I'm producing will be enough to stabilize that. Okay, and I see that the energy credits have taken a... Oh, wow, I think we ended up owing more. Okay, so hopefully that I can still maintain this. Wow, we are still... Okay, well, I think the market's just all over the place. All right, so yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. I think the economy's just kind of bouncing around right now. Let's see if we can take down this base. Hopefully this Marauder Empire doesn't have a stronger fleet somewhere that's going to be very upset about this. All right, so my fleets are getting ready to move into the Distol system.
Striking hostile.
Let's see what happens here. Okay,
Construction
okay.
project concluded.
All right, we got numbers. I see they don't have shields. Their armor is down. The hull is dropping next. And bingo, baby. That system has been opened. Now, I don't want to go in here yet until I know what's going on. Let's grab a science ship. Yes, science ships. I need all science ships over here. You guys can research those projects later. Woo! Okay. No signs of retaliation just yet. And this might just open up the rest of the galaxy to my empire. This will also make me now border the Kroll Foundation, which this might get good. This might get very good. So I'm gonna go back to these guys. Oh, I wonder. Let me check something here. I know it said agreements. I don't know about espionage though. So for isolationalist, okay, do they count espionage as a? I don't think that's a diplomatic agreement. It can't be. No, I don't think so. I gotta know more about those guys. I don't know enough about them. I don't know if their relative power is really strong or not. But cool. Our energy credits. Let's get these back on track here. Let me grab a construction ship as well. I want to take that system as fast as I can. We'll build a starbase over that. Wow, we surveyed that pretty quickly. Let's have you guys survey still. Okay, so that one already is. This science ship, I'm gonna have. Yeah, let's just start surveying. This scientist, I will have you survey as well. And let's see what else is out here. We got a couple of systems here that I could take. And we have a tradition. Bulwark of Harmony. So, while we're in a defensive war, our ship build speed is increased and fire rate is increased as well in my territory. And for our next agenda, our next Ascension perk, I'm sorry, got a couple of options here. I would love to go Eternal Vigilance. I don't know if my economy can handle that right now. And so, got a couple of good options here. Steel technology operations will automatically fail when used against us. Debris from our ships cannot be studied. Wow. I kind of like that. Technological ascendancy. Sure. I feel like this one's one you almost always have to go with though. Okay, so let's see. Can I see what's in here yet? I can't tell what's in the system. I know there's more marauders in there, but I can't tell who. Meanwhile, we're gonna go back to our home planet here. I'm gonna queue up some more districts here for housing. Actually, we should be getting more housing here. Man, the amenities are atrocious on this planet. That is unfortunate. Okay, I gotta do something to make this planet happier. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so that's why I did not want to send my ships in here. Let's see if we can retreat, because, yeah, we would have got wrecked over here. Oh, God, please run away. Please go back. Yes, I think they're gonna go back. Thank goodness. All right, so stay out of that system. We're gonna restrict that system for a bit until I got fleet power to take that down. Like I said, hopefully they don't come back and try to attack, but for now, this system is off limits. I saw that they had a 14K fleet. Again, hopefully they don't attack us with that. And all of a sudden, hang on. Just trying to keep my trade up. I don't want any negative deficits right now. Yeah, energy credits are just all over the place at the moment. So let's return my fleets to the nearest base. That way we don't have upkeep for hauling them across the galaxy. All right, cool. I see we got some technicians here working. That's good. I'm just trying to put just one generator district on some of my worlds here, like I said, until we get those energy credits under control. Oh, perfect technology to pop up. Dyson Swarm technology. It'll take 41 months, unfortunate, but once we get that and then we get those built,
system survey concluded.
Then we can start getting some more energy credits from those mega structures. And so I am seeing the energy credits are starting to go up a tad bit. food. I could probably get away with selling some more of these. Good stuff. Good stuff. Still don't have much I can do with these. Oh man, look at all these maintenance drones though. I gotta find somewhere to move these pops to. Let's move you guys to... Alright, so the Federation habitat. Let me find a world. Oh yeah, my home planet, of course. Let's move the maintenance drones from these planets over to my home planet that really needs those tech drones. And I'm just doing the ones that favor the world. Don't want to send pops over there that aren't going to be happy on that planet. The last thing we need is any more stability issues. And so, cool. We've expanded again.
Receiving transmission.
Nice. Got a couple of extra buildings that we can have. And we're going to go with Ceramo metal infrastructure. This gives me one extra habitat district. That's nice.
Construction project concluded.
And here we are expanding more. There's another potentially habitable world as well. And yeah, now we are directly bordering this fallen empire who is dismissive of us. Oh, they closed their borders to us again though. So that's a bummer, but all good though. We will get that squared away a little bit later on. I'm producing a lot of energy credits now, and so I'm going to drop about 70 of the energy credits we're buying, and that should get my trade back on track. But
construction project concluded.
That's why I was okay right now with where we were economy wise, even though I was losing all those energy credits. I don't want to lose that many energy credits, but just being able to sustain them for a little bit until we can get them back on track is always a good deal there. And so let's get some minerals here and upgrade some of these capital buildings. And the freeholders, you guys are taxing me right now. What's this all about? I'll give you food. How about that? There you go. So food for those guys, and hopefully we don't have anyone declare me a rival, because then we'd be in trouble. Meanwhile, it looks like we've got some intel on these guys.
Construction project
I'm seeing some of their territory. I see their world is 2 systems away from our border, their home world. And so I can only imagine there's a lot of pops on those planets. Very nice. I'm going to have my science ships continue just to survey, and we're going to continue to expand as well. The energy credits, I see those. They've dropped again, and that's okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we need more maintenance drones to increase the amenities. The pops are working hard on our worlds, and they're not too happy about that. That's all right. 1, 2. There we go. And just kind of, yeah, right now I'm at the point in the game where I've got a lot of things moving here. Pops are starting to grow. Resources are fluctuating. And it's probably the storm, too, I'm seeing. It doesn't look like any of my worlds are in this system here, but let's see what this storm does. Oh, this actually increases mining station output and research station output. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those in this system, but that would be nice. Okay. All right, looking around here, got a couple of... All right, so these worlds are only 50% habitable. I'm going to hold off on trying to expand to those at least right now. We're doing pretty solid, though, with 7 planets so far, and I just got some more intel on our neighboring empire here. Let's see what we know. They're pathetic. Oh, my goodness. I'm attacking. This is going to be great. Now, correctional bisection, like I said, we don't have anything for that, so infinite opportunities will be next. That's actually going to be a great agenda to help us get our pops happy again. All right, so, oh, man. If I could go back, I would totally select Nihilistic Acquisition, because I didn't realize how weak that empire would be. We're going to now jump over to get a couple of options here. I think I'm going to lean into Statecraft. Let's get that early, and that way I can get my council here leveled up. And when I select this agenda, I get an extra 50 edict funds. So let's go back to our edict. And I should be able... Nope, that's going to put me right at the limit there. I really don't even need more minerals, though, so we'll be fine without that. All right, but now my leaders, we're going to get a lot of bonuses from that tradition. I'm going to grab my fleets as well. I'm going to check up on my armies here, make sure that we are set to... Wait, I only have 1 army there. Where's the other one? This one's all the way over here. Bringing both armies here. I'm switching their orbital bombardment stance to indiscriminate. I want to blast these worlds, invade them, grab the pops. I don't want the worlds, though. I just want to take the pops off those planets and then make them my pops. Concluded. We've got plenty of jobs that need to be worked. They're not being worked, though. And so, ooh, Starhold Tech. All right, so Starhold Tech's going to be clutch, too, because... you upgrade your bases, you get more resources. And here we have first contact with the consumer product Obevinian. They are ruthless capitalists, more spiritualists, so they're not going to like us. We're going to initiate friendly greeting protocols with them as well. And I'm going to begin another espionage operation with these guys. We're going to close our borders to them too. We're going to return the favor. You guys close your borders to us? Well, we don't have any... We're not obligated to keep our borders open to you guys, so... It's no different over here on this side. These guys, they have superior technology, but their economy and their fleet power is inferior to us. And most of that's just probably due to me already taking a few pre-FTO worlds right off the back. All right, so let's go ahead and claim both of these systems. And while we're doing that, we are going to declare war. Well, I hope these guys don't have an alliance. They don't. So this is an Assimilation War. 2235, we have begun our first war. Now, let me see how strong this base is. 4.9k. Cool, let's take that out. I want to make sure my fleets are traveling together. So before we just push right into this base aimlessly, let's just meet up here at the outside of the system. There we go, 6k. Let's attack this base before they get any fleets here. I see they do have tier 2 bases, starholds. So they do have a base advantage on us. Once I finish this battle, I'm going to hold off, reinforce my fleets here. That system, is there a planet here? Oh, there is. Wow. Wow, 1,000 pops. Let's get it. All right, for my army, I'm going to set them to aggressive. They have about 2,000, a little over 3 worth of ships right now. That's okay. We're going to take this planet. We're going to begin by bombarding it, and then my army is going to move into this system, and we're going to eventually conquer it if we can hold off this fleet that's over here. I know they're going to head our direction. No, they are. Yep, here they come. 3.4k fleet on the way. Let's move that army. Actually, let's. I'm going to move the army in and like move them back over here so that they don't get involved in this battle. And there they go. The fleet is here. They're attacking. Actually, let's join in this fight here against this base.
Unshielded
the armor is down. The shields are going to be down in a bit. They might take the base, but we're going to take it back. Oh, nope. They didn't even have time to take the base. Okay. So that is ours. That base belongs to us. Let's research some debris. And great.
Receiving transmission.
The Racketeers, no thanks. Not interested right now. But hey, we just took one of their Starhold bases, and that's a choke point system, so I could just hang out here for a little bit. I'm going to see... Okay, yeah, they don't have shipyards here, so I can't really repair my ships just yet. That could be 4 more solar panels that I add to my fleet, or to my base that I have. All right, so we got the Drifting Capsule Special Project. Cool stuff there. For my scientists, like I said, I'm just letting them do their own thing. I'm keeping a scientist close by, though, to research debris left behind.
Construction project concluded. I
see their fleet has come back. It's repairing itself, so we're pretty solid. 94% health for one of my fleets. The other one's at 100. Oh, here they come again.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Welcome back. Oh, let's jump in on this. Sorry, you guys. Oh, they just backed right off. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's probably a good idea, though, but... You're going to lose this world, that's for sure. I'm going to check how many armies are on this planet. 168. Oh, wait, my science ships. Let's get you guys back busy. Construction ships in place. And there we go. We have just conquered another world here. What kind of world is this? This is a tomb world, so I don't think this is going to be very habitable for my species. And I also believe these are lithoids. Let's see what kind of species we just conquered. They have a savanna preference. I think this is the Kroll. Okay, if they have a savanna preference, they're going to blend in very well with my species. Let's relocate these species. Let's see here. Maybe they won't. They might not like these planets too well. Actually, yeah, I have a world for them. All right, so off you guys go. Oh, I don't have a lot of energy credits for this. Not a lot at all. That's going to be rough. I have a lot of trade, though, so I might be able to move a handful of these guys. But, sheesh. We'll see if I can do this here. Alright, so we'll just slowly keep moving these pops off to another planet. This world just got a bunch of maintenance drones. They're all going to be assimilated. And let's figure out... You know, I don't think I had anything designated for this world just yet. Let's get technology, or let's get energy credits going here. And this world, Cypherex is going to definitely help us get our energy credits on track, because as I built those jobs up, with me having so many maintenance drones, we're going to see like immediate energy credit production or just immediate energy gain from those systems. So I'm going to just completely refit this base, and everything else that's on there should be fine for now. So I'm going to keep my fleets here for a little bit. I don't know what these guys are going to plan to do yet. If they decide to come back and attack us, that'll be awesome. Let me check. Yeah, I mean, we could be okay to attack right now, but again, I'm just going to play it cool for a bit and just kind of wait a little bit. I want to see if I can get my energy credits up. All right, so Dyson Swarm technology is complete. Quantum energy states, definitely a must. Again, we've been having some major energy credit situations going on here. Oh, speaking of that, look at that. Energy credits are back on track. Awesome. Oh, so yeah, that's why I'm staying here. They're back. They're trying to attack us. I think I lost a couple of armies there, but that's okay. Let's see. I don't know where that fleet just came from.
Project concluded.
All right, we have another tradition here. We're going with the statecraft. Again, since I have a council of just immortal hive minds, or machines. I called them hive minds earlier. I meant to call them Gestalt consciousness. Whenever an agenda is launched, all of my counselors will gain 150 experience skills per skill level. I'm sorry. And so this is going to definitely help level up my council really quickly. And again, since they're immortal, I don't know if I've ever seen a node die before. But yeah, that's going to be great. It's going to be super good. Again, energy credits. I'm looking at the energy shortage right now. Just trying to get by. Let's see. Can I get these? I almost need to get a generator district up before anything else here.
Research.
And see, now energy credits are back on track again. So I don't know if it's just other jobs are filling in, but cool. We just want the deviancy technology as well. I didn't look at that. Here, let's pull that back up. This decreases deviancy and increases amenities, so less crime, more happiness.
Construction project concluded.
Cool. And again, like I said, there's a lot happening right now, so I'm trying to just kind of pace myself here. Their home world is in sight. They got a 3K fleet. Looks like they're trying to reinforce it. I'm going to send my fleets on the outside of the border here and just see what they do. I don't want to fight the fleet and the base. But let's see if we can just run in here and go backwards. All right, so there goes my fleets. All right, cool. They took the bait. Let's see if we can just draw them out. Send the army this way. Get out the way, army. Nice. All right, so we fought the fleet by itself. That's going to be a big mistake right there. And now we can take this base down. Their homeworld is here. 5,000 pops on a Savannah world. Holy cow. If I was this empire, I would be panicking right now, because that's a lot of pops right there. That's a big workforce, and that can like literally cripple an empire. So here we just got another generator district up. As you can see, those, yes, the tech drone jobs are going to fill up immediately. And so this might just have to be another tech world, or another energy world. All right, so cool. The base has been conquered. We're gonna start bombarding the planet. The armies are waiting for their armies to weaken. They got about 200 more worth of armies than us, but that's okay. We'll bombard it until we can take it down. And I just gotta keep an eye on these 3 systems and make sure they don't try to send any hostile fleets to attack. But cool. And once we take this base too, we'll be at our maximum star base capacity, and so. No, we're breezing through this, and now we have another dig site for the Baol. I call him Baol. I think it's Baal. I might be wrong. All right, so let's go ahead and try to move the rest of these pops off of this world. This is a tomb world. I don't really want this world in my empire right now, and so let's see if we can move them over to this CypherX planet. Oh no, not okay. Wait. I did that wrong. Okay, so let's backtrack. Here, we're gonna move you from Lanatok to this world. So it looks like the other species does not prefer this planet. Oops. What world would they prefer? What? Okay, wait. So this is a different species. Who are you guys? I think I grabbed multiple species. Oh, they prefer habitats. Perfect. Well, I got just the place for you guys. Bingo. And I want all the pops off this world. I don't even want the world. So we might lose a little. I have plenty of influence, though, to share this for, but Actually, they would. Wow, this lithoid species would not mind living on my home planet. Man, energy credits for the win. All right, so I got to remember that I can just select it from this little tab here. And alloys tend to go for a lot of trade values, so energy credits. Let's see if I can move this last group of pops over. Nice. All right, so more pops have been added. Let me see my economy here. Cool. Now, at this point, when I'm taking these pops,
Research concluded.
everything should just start going up. Everything. Resources. Pops were what I needed, and it's easy when I can just steal the pops and then just immediately put them into my empire. These guys have an equal fleet power to me, so I have to keep an eye out for them as well. I see you guys over here. I think with me taking their world, these two empires may end up going to war next, and then I don't know. We'll see. I think this empire will probably try to fight these guys. Let me see if they're rivaling. They're rivaling someone else that I'm not aware of, so cool. As we continue using espionage on them, I will keep an eye out on them. Meanwhile, back over here, I can stop buying energy credits. I can, well, I don't mind selling alloys. I want more alloys.
Transmission.
And for now, I'm just going to ignore the racketeers. And wow, look at all these maintenance drones I have. So yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of energy credits here in the next couple of months.
Hostile IFF.
All right, so I see a fleet there. Let's see what direction they're going to try and attack me from. I imagine probably here since my fleet's not there, and we will definitely meet them there. But why would they not try to attack and get their home world back? Here, let me check something here. I'm going to actually build a few defensive platforms. This base is 3K. Their fleet power is 3.9. By the time they get there, those defensive platforms are going to have upgraded or have been built. So yeah, 3K here. Let's see if they can actually take it. I'm curious. I'm going to let them try it. Back over here with our traditions, I'm continuing with the statecraft. Let's jump to the left side and increase the council agenda speed. So this will make us pass agendas much faster. All right, so I'm just curious. Oh, we've upgraded it to 3.5. They've taken my shields down and the armor. Okay, it's probably a good idea to send my fleets back over here then. I don't want this fleet to get past this system and start attacking in this direction and just causing some chaos. And so we'll hold off on the bombardment. That's fine. Boom, man. As my fleets get here, that's actually smart. They just retreat. Like, no, we don't want any beef. We'll come back later. So as my fleet came in, they ran away. I'm going to take these surrounding systems now. That way, they're going to have to fight some systems before they get back to us. All right, so that's another system under our control. This system has rare crystals and exotic gases in it. So nice. This system has no base in it. Oops, wrong base. This one, yep, just has a base, nothing else. And then I'm going to do a circle here and come back to their home world. That home world is going to be mine. And really, I probably could get away with taking this home planet myself and then just ending the war there and just, oh, what do they have here? Is this a Dyson Swarm? I want that. Speaking of Dyson Swarms, I just remembered I could build some of those. So let's go back and see. Oh, man, 12 energy credits. I wonder how much, if that stays that way. I know there's a storm going on in that system, but man, a Dyson Swarm in a system with a storm. Let me see if I can build another one. This one has 2. Let me see if I can find a better candidate. 46. Tell me I can build one. Oh, the trinary system. 31 energy credits from that one sun. Holy moly. That is a lot of energy credits from one star. Okay, so let's see. What are you doing here? You're moving. Okay, so yes, that one's moving there. 6. Nope, that's a. That'll give me physics technology, which is cool. But yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go for that. Because I feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of energy credits here. So technology, we're definitely going to want to get some more of that here.
Research concluded.
Here we have the Grunner situation continuing. Terraforming my planets into Gaia worlds is going to be clutch. Super clutch with that Grunner. So
Spaceport off.
All right, so these guys are attacking a couple of bases here. They're getting their bases back. That's cool. I'm just waiting until I can wear down their armies here, and then my armies can come in and invade. So they're at 399 right now. I got a decent amount. Where's my army? Okay, they are here. Let's build some more armies. So we got 10 there, and then I'm going to build another 10. Oh, I can't build 10 at my other base right now. But what we're going to do next here is I'm going to go through all of my bases. I don't know how much this is going to cost me. I probably won't have enough for this, but I'm just upgrading as many bases as I can right now. I couldn't upgrade all of them, but we'll upgrade some more of them later. Let me see where these guys are heading to next. All right, so, all right, they're heading south. I will meet them there. Here we are, kind of in the same spot here. I'm trying to catch this fleet off guard that is above us. And hold up, guys, let me get this green screenery fixed. It's going to be an eyesore if I see that later. All right. They're probably going to back off. Yep, they're backing off. I can't allow that. Let's move forward here and try and catch these guys off guard. It's taken me a lot longer than I was planning to take their home world. I'm trying to bombard it, but they're hanging in there. Over here on the right side above me, I have a couple of bases that are being upgraded.
Hostile station.
And I see that fleet there. If I could just take that fleet out or just wear them down, that'll be clutch. Oh, yep, and they're coming back. All right, so here we go. Got a space battle. And bingo, that fleet is down. And every time they send their fleet into attack, I'm just going to attack a few more of their systems. Even better, I might just... let's go straight for this star base right here, because I feel like that's where a lot of their ships are coming from. Now, there's a planet here. I would have loved to take this system as well. It looks like they have... Okay, they have a planet here.
Construction project
all right.
concluded.
Oh, and there we go. 4 star base is finished. Look at all of those solar panels right there. That we can add, at least. And a resource silo. Just so that I can stock more resources. That way I don't have to keep selling them. But yes. More energy credits for the win. Resource silos to store those. The Baol organism. The Baol organism. I heard one of the devs say it that way. Ever since then, I'm like, how long have I been saying Baol? Baol. And so, but on top of that, I'm going to actually go ahead and go for this system next. Let's take this planet. That's a desert world. I think we're a continental preference planet. Species planet preference. And so, that being said, we'll just take the world and then move the pops off. I just want that Dyson swarm. And then on top of that, I'll be able to build a third, or another Dyson swarm. So cool. Let's go ahead and get this last base situated. And then for our next tradition here, let's go with shared computations. This is the statecraft, our third tradition in that tree. And cool, we'll jump back to that a little bit later on. We're actually producing a lot of unity right now, so not bad. 19 months until our next tradition is available.
Damage.
And okay, this is just an army they conjured up. All right, cool. So we're invading this world. We now have the base under our control. Did we conquer the planet that fast? It looks like we did. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this. This is the world we just conquered. Got a couple of buildings here. It's all right. A lot of pops though. 1.6k pops that we are assimilating. Let's move these pops to a planet. Let's see. Let's look at some worlds here. Wow, all these jobs are filled in. No matter what world I send them to, they're going to be a maintenance drones outside of my home world. And so, let's see if they find this planet habitable. Looks like some of the lithoids do. Okay. Now I just got to find a world that they'll find. There we go. So I'm just going to move them to some of these other planets. Wow, there's a lot of these pops. Okay. And then for these species, I got to figure out what worlds you guys prefer. Because if you don't prefer any world... Oh, there we go. Habitats. Wow. All right. So this species, this empire that we're going up to war against, for the habitats and planets that we do have, they are compatible with a lot of them. So that is a nice little treat there for my species. And now, if we go back to my planets here... All right, so this world, we just need jobs. The Baol colony investigation continues there, but yeah, this world, we just need jobs. I don't have enough robots here, so that's fine. I keep running out of housing, which is okay as well. So let's get I might just put up a drone storage. That'll help us out for a while there. This world, maintenance drones. What do we need? What do we need a lot of? First of all, I can stop selling all of my alloys now. Second, this mineral extraction mining districts. This was going to be my mining world. Now we're really going to put the foot on the gas for these resources. Research enclaves, tech, more tech, and even more technology. So that is done there. This was, I believe, yeah, another tech world. That's fine. let's get that squared away. More technology. We got to buy some minerals, which I got plenty of resources for. And yeah, things are going to explode. Right now, my technology's terrible. 228, so not the best, but that's okay. This class I'm in right now is about computer networking. I feel like my eyes are bleeding. Oof, oof. How's your classes going? I feel like you mentioned it. You're doing summer school, right? I know it's school out now. Summer's going up. Hopefully things are going smooth. What am I doing with this world? Generator and more generator? Sure, we'll make this a generator world. This planet, this is a habitat. I don't know what I'm going to do with you just yet. Maybe more science for now. So I got districts there. It's a year-round school. Ah, okay. But it's going well overall. Nice. We'll keep it going strong, man. I've been contemplating going back to school just to do some classes and see what's up. But yeah, hit President's. Oh, very nice. Congratulations. Very nice.
Research concluded.
Yo, are you watching me in class right now though? Yo, if you got any friends in class, you'll tell them to subscribe to the channel. Oh, no, I'm kidding. One thing though I find very interesting is over on TikTok, I'm seeing a huge surge in Stellaris content, and so yeah. Oh, it's an online school. Okay, I got you. No, I've been seeing a lot of people starting to get into Stellaris, and so that's very exciting. I like that. All right, so I thought I saw a fleet here. And so yeah, and then like I went out a couple of days ago, and like people always ask me like what games do I play, and I'm always like, oh, I play like strategy games. In particular, I'll say Stellaris, and like nobody, there's always like one or two people that I'll know that like yeah I know what that game is, and then normally we just end up becoming best friends. So yeah, it's rare that I find people in public that play it, but when I do, it's always a blast. And so. Whoa, what just happened here? Okay, so we got the gravitic sensors and listening post. I was like wondering why a bunch of systems have just been exposed here, but now I have a little bit of view over those now. Okay, just checking up on my home world. Definitely want to make sure this planet is doing good. Like I said, we have low housing. The amenities are not too solid right now, but I can see that turning around here very, very shortly. Meanwhile, back over here. Oh, made first contact with another empire. Military dictatorship. Stellaris is an amazing game. I 1000% agree. 1000%. Oh, we found a machine intelligence. Nice.
Special project.
Very nice. Okay, so we got another tradition as well. Hold up, we got a lot going on here. Versatile agenda just has 2 agendas that I can lock when I lock that tradition. Let's check out these guys. So they're suspicious of me. I'm not worried about you though. I will close my borders. Where's that machine intelligence? Is it you guys? They are delegated functions, elevated hypotheses, and genetic architects. I'm going to establish an embassy with these guys, and we have friends in the galaxy. Now, I see these guys are at war with what could be an alliance.
Project concluded.
Hang on, I got so much stuff being upgraded. I got to make sure they succeed, all right? Wow, look at all these bases that I've upgraded. So I'm going to upgrade all these bases. I have to do this every couple of cycles every time I upgrade my bases. I need shortcuts for these. Okay, so that's done. Not fully yet, but oh yeah, I can't let them take that base back. Heck no. Can they take it back? They might be able to. They probably will. I'm going to meet them back over here. But again, they're holding me back right now from taking their world. I think I got some armies on the way. I'm going to close out this tab in just a second. All right, so I got some armies over here. Let's bring them over here to make this a little bit easier. And then for this army, I'm just going to keep you guys over here. I don't want you guys jumping in a battle yet. This is for the fleets. Okay, so it looks like they came from somewhere in this area. But yes, this Foundation Empire.
Spaceport offline.
I'm trying to take their home world. They're just making this a challenge for me. All right, there we go. We got our own Dyson swarm up. So now we're producing 24 energy credits from that star.
Council agenda available.
All right, let's make our way back over here. That base is still pretty weak. Where did they go? Okay, they're still here.
Initializing receiving transmission.
What did we stopped? No, I don't want anything from you guys. I don't know why we stopped right there. All right, that base has no armor, no hull. We just gotta take the shields down. The base is ours. The fleet ran away. Let's take a few more of these systems here so that they can stop trying to take back that. Do you think life reflects art and that aliens are observing us until we invent space travel for first contact?
Striking hostile station.
I'm not sure. Because that feels like that's something very specific. And what I believe is that we don't know anything yet. We don't know, and I don't know if that's even like something like a belief, I guess, but I believe we don't know anything yet. I believe it's still a big galaxy out there and we have a lot to learn as a species. And that's all I can say. What's out there, I don't know. And that's what I believe. I believe I don't know. I don't believe anybody knows yet. Could there be life out there? Sure. Could there not be? It'd be unfortunate, but sure. I think that's more scary, though, if there is no life out there and we are the only ones. But, yeah, I think we as a human species are very unique. And that if there's like a species just like us, sure, but
construction project concluded.
I don't think so. I don't think there would be like a species just like us. Because, I mean, think about like all the different types of animals. Are there humanoids? There could be. All this would be really cool, but for now, all I can say is I don't know. Yes, I will join the Galcom. I will join the Galcom. That'll expose all of the galaxy to us, and we can see who all is out there.
Construction project
now
concluded.
I will be bordering these guys. Oh, and it looks like my machine counterparts are doing a pretty solid job right now in this war. Now we're going to try to get back to their homeworld again. I need that home planet. The empire we are at war with right now is at 100% war exhaustion. We are a little less than half of that. Yes, I have heard of the Fermi Paradox. Yes. There's a game for it. I think I have the game. I got a key for it, and I just never got around to playing it. Never got around to playing that game. I need to give that a try, though. It's like a story game, but yes, I have heard of it. Maybe the next stream, I'll watch we'll do a video for it. We'll have to do a video where we just watch it and check it out. I'll do it on the stream. We could probably do it after the stream too.
Council
If there's like a,
ready.
I'd like to see if there's like a short video that will like do like a brief summary of it. All right, so we just passed an agenda, right? I've been going down that statecraft tradition tree, and so as you can see here, a lot of actually almost every council member and my leader have leveled up. And what's happened here is that whenever I pass an agenda, my leaders level up. So that's what just happened right here. And now we all get an extra trait here. So this is a very powerful tradition, statecraft tradition to go with early on. And so yeah, now, yeah, look at that. 5, 5, 5. All my leaders are 5. This one's 4. That's awesome though. Okay, so... Oh, where did this fleet come from? Wow.
Hostile engagement
Oh no. I don't know where. They just spawned out of nowhere. All right, we got 2 more starbase capacity. Wonderful news. Let's increase that edict fund again. And speaking of edict fund, let's check what we got. Wow, mining subsidies went up to 101. Okay. Man, this is unfortunate, man. Okay, the fleets aren't fighting. They are fighting right now. They're going to take this base back. Now I got to backtrack my ships here.
Special project concluded.
And there we have it.
Spaceport
I am now completing
offline.
my 4th tradition, immutable directives. This increases the duration of my council agenda effect by a lot. And so next up here, got some good options. Got some great options here. But I'm going to go with nihilistic acquisition. All right. Gonna go with this next. There were a couple of really good options I could have selected there, but this empire and their planet have just been going on for too long. We're going to start abducting their pops. Now, I've been neglecting my worlds for a bit. 1.1k maintenance drones. Awesome. I'm getting lots of unity from that. Let's see here. Let's start adding some jobs in here. Look at this. 600 energy credits, 200 minerals. And so beforehand, we were kind of, I wouldn't say struggling because I kind of knew what was going on, but now we're in a much better spot than we were before. So that's this world. All these worlds are... Okay, so this world probably doesn't. So we're going to hold off on going too crazy on this planet for now. Let's see here. Where are the maintenance drones? Wow, look at all those tech drones. Beautiful. Maintenance drones. This is... Yes, this is a habitat, so... Oh, hey, look at this. We got more research districts. Nice. Let's queue those up. And I might as well just make this a tech habitat. but I don't have any tech districts. That's a bummer. In that case, I guess we can go for some administrative hub or archives. What's the difference? That gives me tech. This one, oh, coordinator jobs, cool. So we'll go with that. And then for this world, same thing. I'll just do the same exact thing then. Administration hub. And cool. Come back to both of those. Both of these have maintenance drones, which is perfect. And we'll be getting even more Unity in the future.
Concluded.
All right, so exotic gas refineries is complete. Advanced Corvette holes. I like to go for those rare technologies and get those cleared away quickly. And that's a bummer. I just lost an army right there.
Construction project concluded.
All right, so these guys I'm going to be aggressive. You guys are running with me now. Now that I have that nihilistic acquisition, I can change my rating stance or my stance to rating from bombardment. Now, we are in the galactic community. Let's see what empires are out there. We got this partnership empire. I wonder if that's like a megacorp. Yep, they're a megacorp, a ruthless corporation. Make sure they're not able to put any holdings on my worlds, any corporate holdings. Let's see what's going on with this battle here. Where is my... I thought I had 2 fleets. Oh, I had a fleet go MIA. Not good. Let's see if we can hold this or take this. Oh, no, you're not going away. Ah, they got away. All right, let's take this base then. We're going to take this base. I see them moving over here. They're probably going to try and make their way back to the this mega structure right here. Let's try to get over here quick, though. And
Spaceport.
they don't have shields. They're still at 100%. Wow, do they really not have shields? That's interesting.
Initializing hostile engagement.
I can't see where this fight's happening at. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so we're taking some damage here. But boom, we took out their fleet. Now, I don't have to worry about bombarding these guys. I'm just going to start abducting their pops. If I can't take the planet, I'm going to take the pops off the planet. All right, and so pretty soon here we're going to be getting an icon that lets me know where these pops are being sent to. There it is.
Concluded.
The pops are being sent to Sorphorex. So cool. This world's going to be getting a lot of pops here. We're already starting to assimilate some of them. Let's just go crazy with the energy credits. Non-stop energy credits on the way. All right, and so I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't get them off. I can't get their armies off the world. We'll just take the pops instead. How about that? All right, let's go with network relay here. That's for my scientists. That increases amenities. And one of my favorite technologies, galactic administration, gives me an extra civic once I research it. Yes, these guys want a tribute. I will give you food. No one can rival me, I don't think. Let's check here. Yeah, I don't think I have any rivals. Oh, I do. So I could...
Construction project.
I gotta be careful because they could launch the Marauders on me. But all good though. We're gonna go ahead and move our fleets over here. Although we are abducting pops, it's still considered bombarding. I could still just take the planet and then move the rest of the pops over, which this might make it easier. I don't have to spend energy credits in Unity moving the pops, but we're gonna get that world. We're gonna try and get that world. Let's upgrade another base. Upgrade another 2 bases if we can. And we got a couple of psionics out here. I'm seeing a lot of spiritual species.
Construction project concluded.
That's fair. Man, and we still have so much housing that we need on this planet. All right. Let me check here. I wonder if I could... Let me see. We got plenty of minerals. Let's replace one of these with one of the top Nexus districts, and that'll give me 700 housing versus 300. All right, so we might lose a little bit of energy credits, but that's okay because I just need housing for that world. Back over here on my tech planet, let's get some more technology going. I can't decide what I really want to go for specific category-wise, and I'm pretty sure, you know, honing in on one specific tech is much better than like spreading it out. Oh, I see you guys over here. Good thing I'm upgrading this base. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to defend that. But cool. Cool. We're just gonna keep abducting pops off this planet until there's almost nothing left. They're down to 1,600. And good. 700 energy credits. That is massive. And so if you can get with the driven assimilator, if you can get a couple of pre-FTL worlds early on and then, you know, attack an empire, you're gonna be in great luck. And so Here we have our Galcom. I'm going to select a leader to just kind of run this Galcom for us. And that'll give us some more Diplo weight. Also, since I am playing as an isolationalist, that's probably not helping us when it comes to Diplo weight. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to our government. And, oh, actually, I think I have to wait. Oh, I can't be at war right now. So I'll have to wait until our war is over. And then I can change our Diplo weight or our diplomatic stance. All right, so we got this base up. Awesome sauce. Now we're going to select our 5th tradition. We've got a few options here. I'm seeing some new traditions options popping up, but it'd only be right if I went with supremacy. So what this will do is increase my naval capacity by 20, gives me an agenda, it gives me a bunch of military modifiers later on. Got disruptor technology, wonderful. I've been in this war for quite some time now, and so I would kind of like to see this come to an end. If I could just take this planet though, that would be clutch. Yeah, and here comes their fleets coming back again, so 2.2k, hopefully I can get these defensive platforms up in time to hold it off. I don't think so, though. Yeah, we're going to lose that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we can defend ourselves. That'll end this war. If they take it, though. What's this? A research agreement. Yes, we will definitely take this. Got a research agreement. All right, so they took that. Like I said, if they take any of these back, though, that's no biggie. I just don't want them pushing. Oh, they're pushing forward. Okay. So if we check here, let's see. Man, these guys are really holding up on this planet. They still have 472 armies on this world. Let's, hold up. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to start queuing up armies now. They are really holding the fort down. 50 armies on the way. I got another army all the way over, or I got another fleet all the way over here.
Research concluded.
All right, let's stop this fleet. I don't want them taking back their stuff. All right, and now we will be able to exploit rare crystals once I finish that technology.
Spaceport offline.
And yeah, they're just going to do a push here, and that's fine. I was kind of hoping my allies over here would have won this war. Oh, they're still at war too, so okay. I want my machines to win over here. The machines will rule this galaxy. All right, we just found a cache of resources. 50k energy credits stored away right now. Let's reinforce these fleets. I think I have destroyer technology. Yes. I'm going to start incorporating destroyers into these fleets as well. And I'm going to create a fleet of just all corvettes. Actually, I think I already have that. Nope, I don't. One fleet of all corvettes and then one fleet of all destroyers. I'm pretty sure I can probably, yeah, just about reinforce all of those fleets. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna do a little push here, and that's fair. Where are you guys going to next? All right, so they're gonna go here and then here, and then every time they do this, I'm just gonna take a few more of their systems. All right, so the Baol colony investigation continues.
Unshielded life signs detected.
I don't know if my science ships have anything else they can do. At least I have one that's kind of trapped right now.
Offline.
All right, let's see if we can catch these guys.
Initializing
surprise, surprise. Hello.
protocols.
All right, so yeah, I've been kind of focusing on this war a lot, neglecting my planets. Like I said, as soon as I can end this, the better. Oh, and my other fleets are back. Let's see here. How many pops do they have in this world? Still 1,000. Yeah, we're going to continue raiding that world. These guys want a research agreement with me. We can learn a lot from these guys, so I definitely will get that agreement going. And then for the scientists, let's get you out of this little pocket here. All right, so let's push forward here. We're going to take another base. Let's see here. Trust cap, monthly influence, diplomatic agreement, influence upkeep. Let's go with mechanical rhetoric. We want the other Xenos. We want them to think we're friendly until it's too late, and then we attack. Oh, did we? Oh, I think I got a message here that someone was wanting to join the stream. All right, so with the Baol colony, continuing that. What's this? Evasive? Let's just do passive. All right, and now we have astral rifts open for us. I think we can research them. I don't know if I have the technology to research them just yet. But they're starting to appear now. Astral threads and things like that. So let's go back to the habitats here. Looks like I can clear out some blockers on one of my habitats. And again, I'm just going to go through these worlds and check to see which worlds have lots of maintenance drones. Here we have 786. Those maintenance drones can be put to a job. I got plenty of energy credits. I almost don't even need to build any more of those. Alloy reclamation point. Interesting. Exotic gas refineries. Yeah, you know what? This is a mining world, so yeah, maybe I'll go exotic gas refineries and cancel that energy district specialization for now. What else could we put here? Yeah, this is a mining world, so we'll come back. We'll come back. Actually, you know, maybe I will put that on here. Why not? Let's see here. So this world has, what am I building here? Oh, armies, I see. Okay, so for this world, let's just upgrade the planetary capital building. We're going to be getting a lot of pops too, so I'm okay with just queuing up a few jobs here. You know, let's just go crazy with the energy credits. Why not? Especially, I got a couple of worlds. The habitats, I would love to make those tech worlds here, so, you know, of course, tech is going to require more energy. Let me see here. This is like a full-blown energy world. Man, I want to put... I don't have science, any kind of science for this, though. I need habitat expansion, though, to do that, I believe. And zero-G laboratory, so both of those I'm going to have to look to here in the future. But I guess since we're here, we might as well just utilize Unity, and we'll turn these into science habitats later. Cool? Cool. All right. So this long-lasting war is still going on. But I think we've done a pretty good job containing this threat.
Station sustaining damage.
Which one? Wait, where is this coming from? The freeholders? Why are oh, they're raiding me, I see. Oh my goodness.
What is your profession?
Yo, Simon CD, thank you for the raid and welcome to the stream. What were you playing today and how did it go? Hopefully all is well. We are playing, of course, Stelly. And I'm playing with my driven assimilator species once again. We are, well, now we're dealing with a marauder. This is why I hate marauders. But, no, yeah, we are using this. I love assimilating species, conquering their worlds, taking their pops back and turning them into better species. And so, destroying all ooh, yo, I have not played that game in a long time. But nice. Simon's raid, Spartans or not, we got alien ships, and we'll probe if needed. Yo, it sounds like we are playing the same game, but a different game. Because, yeah, I'm going around abducting humans, not even humans, just any species around, and we're turning them into cyborgs. Now, I don't know. With me being a human... Okay, I take that back. No, I'm good. Nah. If they were like, hey, look, we're just going to put a chip in you, and then you're gonna be, like, way better. Like, trust me. You're going to smell better. You're going to eat better. You're gonna, I don't know, your instincts will be stronger. If that was the case, I might just be a little bit more welcoming to that. But I don't want to sound like what's the word? Oh God, I can't think of the word.
Concluded.
Something. It's like what is it when you become like a vassal almost? That was a long time ago. I've never played it myself. Whenever I saw it, I was visiting a friend's house and they played it instead of me. Nice. There's another game like that. It's like a Rick and Morty game. I can't remember the name of it, but the gun like talks. It's like an alien gun. I always see that game. It reminds me of Destroy All Humans. I can't remember the name of it though, but I've always wanted to check that game out too. So, oh yeah, but like I said, appreciate you bringing the raid by. For anyone that does not know, I'm Alpha Delete. Simon's TV has raided me countless and countless times. I always try to return the favor as well. So most of my community already knows him. But if you don't know, Simon's TV has one of the most majestic voices on Twitch. He probably knew I was going to say that a long time ago, but I say that every single time. Awesome content creator. I've always had a blast anytime I've been a part of anything with him as well. So if you guys enjoy this stream here, you will absolutely love Simon's TV's content as well. So I highly recommend to check out his channel and just any of his content in general. But yeah, for anyone joining though, we are the Network Prime Empire here. We're playing on a tiny galaxy and we're making some pretty solid progress right now. We are 52 years into the game. The galactic community has just formed probably a couple of years ago. And so now I'm starting to make first contact with all of these other Xenos out here. We've mostly conquered pre-FTLs. We are starting to, this is our first war with the Kroll Foundation right here. We've been at war for quite some time now. They are doing a great job at just like defending their planet. And so I'm trying to take their home world. This is like our third time just having fleets over it. I don't know if they nerfed Nihilistic Acquisition, But beforehand, I used to
Walker
just
clear.
abduct pops nonstop, and now it's looking like that's not as potent as it used to be. And so I'm trying to queue up armies here, which I got quite a few of those. Oh, I see some armies here queuing up over here. And yeah, we're just trying to take their. I'm just trying to take their homeworld. As soon as I can take their homeworld, I will end this war. But they are putting up a really big fight right now. So yeah, this planet, they've just been holding their own. Yeah, I'm not even sure I'm abducting any of their pops anymore. Well, definitely not now if the game's not moving. And then at the same time, we have these marauders down here attacking us. And so I could fight them, but they're only just destroying my bases. I used to be so afraid of marauders because I would think if they destroy my bases, then here, let me see. Am I good here? That I would lose that entire system. But no, they take your base, they don't take the system. And so this is where they are right now. I can't let them bombard my planets. That's the main thing. So they're just sitting there, which is cool with me. I want to hopefully defend this system without having to send my fleets over here. And so I'm going to actually move up some defensive platforms.
Construction project concluded.
There we go. We'll put 3 defensive platforms in the top of the queue. For my officials, whenever they get a veteran level, Diplo 8, it won't matter to me because I'll get my Diplo 8 up higher. Efficiency loop, I love this. It gives me pop amenity usage, a decrease for that, which makes my pops easier to be happy, and then more complex drone resources. And I'll do that for a lot of my officials for their veteran level. All right, so we've abducted a few more pops here. They were at 1,700. Okay, it looks like we did about 50, took about 50 of their pops. Let's get this scientist out of this danger zone. Oh, all right, the game's paused. Okay, so there's nothing else they can do. Do I have a planet? Nope, I don't have a planet that they can go to. Okay, I'm just going to move them out of the way then. Wow, we've really researched everything. And let me check and make sure I don't have any relics. Nope. I do have a collection. I could probably get a head start here on building a archive. So let's jump over. Okay, so that construction ship's busy. Both of my construction ships are over here. Great. Let's jump down here. Wow, 7 physics. I'm going to put a Dyson Swarm over that. And that'll be the last Dyson Swarm I can build right now. Total, I have 3 Dyson Swarm. Wait, I have a Dyson Swarm constellation. Nice. This was from one of the other empires that I took. But the other 2 I built myself, and then I can build 1 more. So that'll be nice. Let me double check here and see 3.2k versus that 2.1k fleet. Perfect. All right, so that's why I like to get those defensive platforms going. That way I can continue fighting over here, which I should have armies by now. So let's go back and check. 49 armies. Holy cow. We're moving those over here. By the time they get there, we should be able to take really any world. So you should destabilize their sun and blow up the whole system. Well, I'm not a crisis yet. While I would like to do that, that's a little bit further ahead of us. And so we will try to get there when we can. If I do become that type of crisis. Destroying suns is cool. I haven't been a crisis playthrough in a while, actually. And something else I haven't seen in a while either is another tradition. How far are we? Okay, about 9 months. If there's anything I can do to increase my unity here, I think I'm going to give that a shot. So stability, everything's looking good on this world. I'm just going to queue up like an uplink node on any world that I have room for. Especially with all of these pops getting ready to get assimilated. So let's see here. All right, I'm seeing a few maintenance drones here and there. We've maxed out our energy credits. Nice, 90k. I'm going to sell about 60,000 of those. And that's going to give me a huge little boost there of trade. So if I ever need any other resources here in the future, I'm going to be solid. I think I'm in a really good spot here. And let's see where we are on the victory score. We're in 4th place. The only other empire or empires above us are the 3 hive mind fallen empires, and so they're very, very powerful right now compared to us. So I am nowhere near ready to even deal with them right now. But let's keep our game moving. So 55 years in. Oh, and an empire has fallen. Interesting. I see. These guys are not at war anymore, but I want to continue being their friends. I just can't change my stance. Ah, that sucks. Can my armies get here in time? Holy cow, they can.
Receiving transmission.
Let's merge these guys together.
Construction
They want
project
peace. I'm going to
concluded.
ignore this and see if I can just invade the
Commencing
world.
planetary
Yes!
incursion initiative.
Their home world is being invaded now. There's so much happening at the moment. Hang on. Tile blocker, yes. If we can take this world before this war ends, that would be perfect. Come on, guys. Let me see the battle here going down. All right, we have a lot of armies here. Please let me win this, please. I will give you peace. Just let me take the world.
Planetary
There it is. All right,
incursion
you guys want
initiative
peace?
successful.
We'll take it. Thanks for the planet. Smell you later. This world, man, wow. This is what the war was about, was this home world. And it took a lot longer than I had planned for. So we got it. We're in there. That's more pops for my species. This is a savanna world, so it should be habitable. Okay, 55% habitability. Do I just start a new planet? Do I keep this as a new world, or do I do something else? You know what? I'm going to move the pops off the world. This is going to be a lot of maintenance. Hang on, this is going to be a lot of clicking around here. Let's see. Is there no pops?
Receiving transmission.
Oh, the machines want to be my subject. Ho ho. Okay. Yes. So I got a vassal. Nice. Awesome.
Unshielded life
Holy
signs
moly! And
detected
now
in
I can
deep
see
space.
more of the space. I can see more of space. Thanks to these guys. Awesome. So we're gonna look at them in a second. Let's go back to, we got a lot that just happened right there. The war is done. We've won our first war. I can reform my government if I have enough unity, which I do not. So I need to wait until I get some more unity. Got a base here. Wow. Got a vassal as well. We're gonna look at their contract a little bit later on. I can't change it right now, but that's very nice. I'm gonna see if I can, integrate them later on. That'll be super. And while we wait for that, I'm going to continue going down. Let's get some technology going here. We're up to 500 tech, which is still not the greatest, but I'm going to start queuing up a lot of jobs here because we're going to have a lot of new neighbors. And pretty soon here, wow, our fleet power is equal.
Unshielded
That's
life
crazy.
signs detected in deep space.
Meanwhile, back over here in the Galcom, we're voting on the readied shield. I will definitely support this. Congrats on the win. Oh, yes, the win. We got a win, but it's not over yet. We still got a lot going on. So let's take a look here at, where is my agreements? Here is my subject right now. Their loyalty is -14, but it's going to change by 5.9, I think, per month. So let's see if it changes this next month. Nice. Oh, yeah. We're going to have good relations here in no time. Let's see what we can get from these guys. I'm going to go with the satellite campus. This just gives me a little bit of tech. Right now I need to get that technology up. And so that is done there. Back to the agreement here. I got to wait 58 months before I can change this agreement. Whether that was a good idea for them to become my subject or not, that's on them. But yeah, I'm going to milk that subject for everything it's worth. They are my fellow machines, though, so I do want to see them succeed.
Unshielded life
If anyone
signs
attacks them, I got their
detected
back.
in deep space.
I'm actually going to probably attack them here in a bit. Let me see who these guys are. Oh, so these are the guys I just attacked right now.
Quantization complete.
This is the Empire I am concerned about. Yes, I will take another research agreement from you guys. And bingo, we are in there. That is clutch. That is super clutch. Nice. I see you guys have built another Dyson
Unshielded
Swarm. I
life
want that.
signs detected in deep space.
I want all their Dyson Swarms. Speaking of Dyson Swarm, we're building another one here. And this is going to give us even more technology. We have a storm going on here. This is a magnetic storm, and it decreases fabricator upkeep, but increases... there's a lot. There's a whole lot, so... let me check here. I want to keep my eye on... Oh, my Unity is, I think, good to go now. Can I... Let me see if I can reform my government. Yes. Yes, we can. So, Rapid Replicator is what we have right now. There's one that I really like, and I'm going to keep this one just for now. I'll probably change it later. Let me see here. Maintenance protocol. 100 or Unity per 100 maintenance drones. Now, I don't have those yet, but when we get more maintenance drones, our Unity is going to skyrocket. So that way, I just keep my Unity going up. Cool. So we just defeated a attacking Marauder fleet. I'm going to send my ships back home and have them get repaired. We're still continuing with this. Whoa. Oh, we found the Grunner system. Nice. We'll get this system surveyed ASAP. I'm going to grab both of my science ships. And I'm going to have you guys both come over here. Why can I not do this? That's interesting. Maybe one at a time? There we
Council
go.
agenda available.
Both of you guys, let's get over here. Get that system surveyed. And I think now's, I'm going to be really looking to get our technology up. So we got these research enclave buildings going. I see we got a tile blocker technology complete.
Construction project concluded.
Yep. And let's get another tile blocker technology complete. Cool. So earlier we were having some close calls with our economy. The energy credits, the trade value, minerals and food at certain points were just all over the place, but now we are doing great. And that was just after one war too. So after that one war, we are in a really great spot right now. We do have a major threat right here though. And speaking of that, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the defensive platforms here. Any system that they can attack me from,
Council agenda ready.
I'm going to be ready for that. So let's see here.
Receiving transmission.
Nice. More this we just unlocked the departmental efficiency agenda, or we just launched it. So now our counselors get 2,000 alloys. Thank you for that. Now we get more experience gain from our counselors. And next up, I'm going to go with impenetrable border. And when that agenda finishes, I'm not going to launch it yet. I'm going to hold on to it because as long as it's just being initiated, I'll still get those bonuses from the bases. And so yeah, that's something I like to do there with agendas. For our shipyard here, I'm going to go back here and construct about 3 more construction ships. I'm seeing a lot of projects around our systems, resources that we can collect. Get those collected, and just kind of keeping our civilian ships busy. We got a whole lot of stuff going on in this galaxy now. A lot of systems here under our control, a lot of territory. Let's just keep things moving. So next up, I have 3 envoys, 2 which are working right now. I'm going to assign my envoys, 2 of them, to empires that we don't have a lot of intel on. The empire that I just went to war with, I don't need to spy on them anymore because I know they're pretty weak right now. We're going to put our next tradition into supremacy with automated underway replenishment, and this just increases my naval capacity and decreases my ship upkeep, which our fleets are getting bigger, and so they're going to cost me a little bit more. All right, next up for physics tech, let's go with shields. I don't know, I thought I probably had that researched a while ago, but I guess not. Let me see here. I want to see what we need and if there's anything we can upgrade. I know I have a special resource. I have rare crystals. Let me see. I think it's volatile motes to upgrade these. Oh, upgrading them. I'm going to see what upgrading these do.
Survey concluded.
Because if they don't cost me any special resource, I'm going to upgrade all of my alloy foundries. And then these guys are who I'm looking at next. They got a pretty... Their fleet power is a little bit stronger than mine right now, but I'm definitely going to be looking to take out this Marauder Empire below me here in a bit. Now, I got a couple of construction ships queued up. I start to build more construction ships later on, too, so that once we are able to build hyper relays, which, 42 physics from this Dyson sword array. That is awesome. Yeah, once we start building, or once we are able to build more hyper relays, I'll have more construction ships to do that. Oh, nice. We get a small fleet from these guys.
Unshielded life signs.
I'll take more ships.
In deep space.
All right, so we got to level up for one of our leaders. And one thing I like about playing with this type of species as well. Oh, hey, and so here we have the Baol. Nice. I've read through this a bunch. I'm just going to kind of skim past it, but yes, I'm going to ask them if they want to join us. Farewell, and now we can terraform worlds with the new Baol life seeding, which grants the ability to turn non-accumulopoli, non-hive worlds, and non-machine worlds into Gaia worlds. Now, let's go to a planet here and see. This planet's pretty habitable. A lot of these worlds are. Which one's the biggest, though? That's a size 21 world. Oh, wait, this is our newer world. This will be perfect. Okay, so let's go to our management, decisions, new Baol life seeding. I'll turn the planet into a Gaia world by deploying gene-tailored plant life injected with the unique Baol ability of organic terraforming. And what's going to be even better is we're going to start getting Baol. We're going to start getting that species type, right? And I'll be able to turn them into cyborgs as well. So more cyborg species. What do you play other than Stellaris? I play EVE Online. I got a couple of shooters that I play. I like lately I've been playing Insurgency. What else do I play? Total War games. I mean, I have a lot of games. I just downloaded Cyberpunk because I had a couple of mods that I wanted to try out. And so I kind of bounce around a lot. But one game that stays... Oh, yeah, CK3. I murder people in CK3. That'll never be let down, but that's okay. Once a murderer, always a murderer. Hey, so speaking of CK3, I'm kind of sad about that game right now because every time I play it, after like a certain period, Weasel, the game crashes. And so I just haven't really been able to enjoy playing it because it'll get to a really good or really fun part and then the game just blows up on me. Like, not just crash, like my whole PC crashes. I haven't been able to find a fix for it yet, and so I've kind of put the game down for a while until I don't know. I haven't seen anything addressed for it. I haven't really seen anybody even talk about it to begin with. So I know, yeah. I've never had anything like that happen before. Like it just crashes the entire PC. So
construction project
concluded. Can't wait till I play Japan in it. Well, I hope I can play it then. But I mean, yeah, I just want to play it. I miss playing CK3. And this just happened like last week too. Like I tried playing it last week, full-blown crash, and so I'm just like, man, like I don't want to get like so committed to a game. It's like playing Stellaris, and then 50 years in, the game just blows up. So, but yeah, Clone. I bounce around with games a lot. More than likely, if you have a game that you like to play, I probably either play it, have it in my rotation, or it's in my backlog, or it's somewhere. So. Let's check here.
Research concluded.
I cannot wait to see this world turn into a Gaia world. Our first Gaia world. Playing with machines, and somehow we end up with Gaia worlds instead. And I think, yeah, the machines, they favor Gaia. Every pop wants Gaia world, so I think that's a win for everyone. So that'll be nice. And I'll be sure to check out the differences and what happens with that world when it does change. I want to see the stability and all that. So. We got a little less than 100 and something days. 7 Days to Die? Yes, I like 7 Days to Die. You know what? Yeah, I haven't played 7 Days to Die in a long time. I have Ark. I've always tried playing it. I can't. Ark seems like one of those games that I would love to, but every time I play it, I just don't enjoy it. I don't know why. I feel like I thought I would enjoy it, but I never stay with that game. When I first heard of it, I'm like, dude, this game sounds awesome. Then I play it, and I'm just like, no, I don't like this for some reason. So, Ark is one that I've tried so many times, and I just end up not liking it. Space Engineers, I don't think I'm smart enough to play that game. I tried that game once with Simon's TV, and it was fun playing with him and friends, but I just don't hold on to that game either. But 7 Days to Die, yes, I like 7 Days to Die. I like zombie games. All right, guys, less than 20 days to go. Here we go. Concluded. This world is at 75% stability. Housing's a lot. Amenities at 2.5K. And here we have it. 2.7. Okay, so I don't think it really mattered that much. And here we are. We're assimilating the new Baol. Nice. They're gonna be cyborgs now. So, oh man, this is gonna be great. This is going to be great. Let's take a look at this new Gaia world that we have. And wait, yes, there it is. It's being altered. It's being changed. Now it's green.
Research concluded.
That's a mean green machine. A Gaia world. Okay, so this is great. We got our first relic, and that's going to benefit my entire empire. We've won our first war. Let's see what's up with these guys here. I'm trying to check and make sure I can attack these guys at the right time because, again, I don't want to attack them while we have equal fleet power. I think we could take them, though, but let's go with Arcane Deciphering. Let me grab one of my construction ships. Let's see if we can get a start here on a Grand Archive. All right, so once I get that
Fleet
construction ship
enhancement
there.
supplied. Fleet
Now I
enhancement
should
supplied.
be able to build this, but for some reason it's not giving me the option. Oh, there we go. Grand Archive. All right, so Grand Archive is on the way. Cool. And once again, I have
Receiving transmission.
some homelessness on my worlds. So again, I'm going to replace
Receiving
one of these
transmission.
with another Nexus district. And man, I'm trying to keep building or replacing those housing, these Nexus, the central processing. Oh, what? They're all the same. They're all the same name.
Concluded.
I built 2 drone storages, yet we still need more housing. I mean, surprisingly, we still need more jobs too. Wow. And so that resource consolidation there. Oh, cruiser technology. We'll get that next. And cool. Now at this point, I think it's just going to be us managing some of the worlds again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Dyson arrays.
Council
Let's look
agenda
to
ready.
upgrade a couple of these. Or just 1 for now. And then
Special project concluded.
Impenetrable Border is ready to go. I don't want to use any of these other agendas yet, so I'm going to wait. We'll keep that
Council
active for a
agenda
while.
ready.
Oh, and I have 2 species traits. Is this for my machines? It said I had 2. Hold up. Where are these coming from? Am I a No, I want my Empire species. I was like, wait, there's no way I have that many species. Okay, let's see here. Apparently, which species have modifications? There are species in my Empire that have I'm not seeing them. Okay, I don't think so. These guys have trait picks that I can pick. But I'd have to add negative traits in order to select those. So for now, I'm going to hold off. We'll pass on that. We'll keep that agenda waiting for a bit. And then let's do a quick little skim through the planets here and see what do I need. It looks like minerals are taking a slight hit. Technology is going up, not as fast as I would like for it to, but that's okay. Let's make this just full-blown minerals and then add housing. Let's see here. This world has 2 more Nexus districts. We'll just queue those up. And at this point, I'm just going to be adding jobs because I'm going to get ready to go to war here again. I'm going to leave a few of them open. And then I'm going to probably get ready here to invade another empire. Is this the Gaia world? This is the Gaia world. Beautiful. I'm not sure what I want to go for yet. I'm going to wait. But yeah, I haven't had to build an agricultural district in quite some time, which is nice. Let's see. But we may have to get some more here in a bit. The housing situation continues, but this is drone storage. I'm going to check and see what this does.
Construction project concluded.
Negative 14, negative 236. There we go. Lots of housing available now. Way more amenities. And another job on the way. So cool. Cool. All right. Where's this construction ship at? We'll automate you. There are species in my empire. The Prac 2. Who are the Prac 2? I don't have that species, so I don't know why they're saying that.
Research concluded.
All right. Meanwhile, let's go back here. We got some more energy credits from our jobs and buildings. Nice. Up to 700 energy credits right now. The food's going down a bit. I'm just going to stop selling as much. But yes, we are getting more food. I might go ahead and queue up some more fleets here. That's about 1 whole fleet right there. I'm going to add some destroyers and corvettes to this fleet. That's all I can add. This is one of those fleets we got from the Marauders.
Council agenda
And I still have so many alloys. What agendas do we have available here? None that I want to use just yet. Now, once these fleets get built or just fully upgraded, we are going to see if we can attack this consumer product empire. Hopefully, my vassals can hold the fort down. Let's see if we can modify. Oh, we can.
Research concluded.
Let's negotiate the term here. So integration permitted. I don't even know if I can handle all that right now. That's so many. I know they probably have a lot of empires here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them give me some things. Lots of things. Give me all their resources. Yes, yes. Even their science. Strategic resources they usually don't let me have. Oh, they're letting me have some of them. Okay. Okay. So I'll get some of those resources. All right. Okay, let's say I just had someone come by. I was like confused for a second. I will give them their own diplomacy. They can expand. They don't need me for that. But these machines might not like me after this agreement, and we can change it later on if they want to. But if you're going to be my subject, you're going to contribute to my cause. And here my resources are about to explode. So just give it a second. 900 energy credits now. We went up by 200. We're up to 400 minerals, 270 alloys. So let's start selling some energy credits real fast. Our trade looks like it's in a little bit of a taking a hit right now. These guys want me to give them a memorial stone. Yeah, sure, why not? You just gave me all your resources. Whatever you get from that, you're gonna give back to me pretty much. So I'm super cool with that. All right, and then let me check up. Actually, something I have not done yet. Let's go to my shipyards. We have not upgraded these. So I'm still building one ship here at a time, 2 ships here. We need to upgrade that very quickly. And it looks like, oh yeah, I can upgrade all these bases. Let's do that. So a lot of upgraded bases on the way here. All right, I just spent all my alloys, so that's fine. We'll upgrade the rest later, but we're about to get a hefty amount of energy credits, and I don't think, yeah, probably not food, but something else. We'll figure out what to put for the 3rd module on our worlds. But look at this, all of our worlds look great.
Another day, another scientific.
Got a pretty solid empire. I can't complain at all. We're doing great, at least for me. And pretty soon here, oh, let's put ring worlds. Let's get ring world technology research next. I got this science ship over here in very dangerous territory. I'm worried about them. And I get the feeling that these guys are going to either attack my subject. They're probably going to attack my subject that's going to force me into a war with them. And so, again, once we get all of these ships built up, let's see what's going on in the Galcom real fast. We will, form the Galactic Marquee, sure, I'll support that. Now that we're here in the Galcom, let's start supporting resolutions that will help my empire increase Diplo weight. There's not a lot of resolutions right now. Let's see here if we can try and pass something. I actually don't have a lot of influence right now, so we'll agree with that. The Galcom,
Situation log
or the market, is now being proposed around the galaxy. And man, the unity on this world, the amenities, what's going on? Let's try to increase some stability there. Now I'm just gonna go out on a whim and no, I don't have a lot of influence right now, so I'm gonna hold off on that. And see, I had a scientist over here that's afraid. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. Was they're gonna close my borders and then my science ship's gonna go MIA for a bit. But that's okay. All right, so the Grand Archive is not finished just yet. How much further do we have for that? We're at 68% for that. Since these guys closed my borders, I wonder. Oh, we could declare war on them. Totally. All right, let's go ahead and take the rest of their stuff. I might just leave them with maybe one world. They mean so little. Actually, you know what? I might not even do that. I might just wipe them all the way out. We'll see what happens here in a bit. Let's move our fleets in position. I have all of my bases here secure. I'm actually going to go ahead and start building defensive platforms here. Oh, and the Mrs. Yang coming in hot with some... Oh my goodness! Holy cow!
That we will never witness as they retreat endlessly into the depths of the ever-expanding universe.
No more. No more. Take me back. Take me back to Stellaris. All right. I've seen enough. All right. Pretty much, that is the craziest thing to me right there. And I used to have these conversations when I was younger with my friends. Like, we'd be outside just staring at the stars. What the heck is out there? And younger me would be like, dude, I'd always say, like, dude, if you look up at all of these freaking stars out there and you tell me you can't tell me there's no life out there, right? But what frightens me more than that is what's beyond the beyond. There's that outer piece of space that we don't even know about yet. We don't even know. We don't even know what we don't know about what we don't know. So that's what freaks me out. Is like, all right, we've seen beyond here, right? We've seen this is Earth. So we know about this. We know all about what's around this. We know about our system. We know about the Milky Way. We know all that. We know there's a couple of other galaxies out there, a whole lot of galaxies out there. And then we know that there are galaxies beyond those galaxies. But then it starts getting into that little sketchy area where it's like, all right, we know there's something beyond that. But then it gets into this weird, like, now we don't know. Now we don't know. And then it's the stuff that's going to be so beyond us that we'll never know. And so that's why, like, lately I've been curious about, like, what happens after, like, a human dies. Like, is there something in us that goes out? Like, do we turn back into something? Or is there, like, what is, like, a consciousness? And so that's where, like, my mind always, like, if you know, I'm a human being, right? But I have a consciousness. Do we just, I know, but we rot, but, like, when we die, are we just going, is it just all black? Are we, I know we turn into dust, but is there like an energy in us? Is there some sort of like a soul that like goes off and just goes to a place, or do we just dip somewhere, or do we just have a good or a bad dream for the rest of eternity? Lights out, nights out. We don't know what we don't know. There's everything and nothing. Yeah. It would be statistically improbable for there to be not life be anywhere else in the universe. No, I agree. Whether it's intelligent or not intelligent, sure. I think it's a timing thing, and I think right now our galaxy is time for life. It's time for life. This galaxy, the Milky Way, there's life here. For how long? I don't know. We're not here for a long time, just a good time. Our galaxy lights out. Now another galaxy pops up. Oh, there's life here. The odds of two galaxies being right next to each other with life, maybe a little small. The odds of two systems with life, even tinier, but crazy. It'd be wild if all this is wrong because we're using numbers wrong. That'd be crazy too. The aliens are like, look, man, they got these equations down. They just got to change up a couple of numbers and they'll get it. But like, imagine an equation that just awakens all consciousness. Like, hey, we got to teach you all this math until it's like a psionic ability. Like, you now become psionic in a way from learning a math equation. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Like if math, there's an equation that you have to go through so many courses to learn that once you get to this course, it just alters your chemistry, your brain, your mind, your body. What would we call that? When you really think about it, what is the number one? It's a representation of something. One. It represents an object, a number. How do you ever get the number one? By becoming or acquiring, or guys, let's play some Stellaris. I can show you how to get 591 energy credits. All right, I'm sorry. All right. Yes, one is real. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. For everyone that's joining, welcome. We just got a little sidetracked there. I got some lunch, and we've been playing Stellaris today. Playing on a small galaxy here. We are playing as assimilators, and pretty much we're assimilating. I got a couple of negative traits here, so I know a good agenda that we will be passing next. And once I'm finished with this playthrough, guys, this will be over. It'll be uploaded over on YouTube. That part we just did right there, I love that part. And I'm going to be doing more of that. And so something I'm going to be doing in the Discord, if you guys are not already in there, here is the link to the Discord channel. I'm going to be opening up a channel, or maybe making my video channel more interactive with the streams, where if there is a video, of course, we want to keep it on topic. But if there's a video out there that you would like for me to watch while I'm live, post it in there and I will check it out. Usually I got to give it like a one stream, playthrough before I actually do it. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to start adding some videos in here, and I like those kind of videos because it just gives me it keeps it on topic with the game I'm playing, and I feel like it just opens up more conversation during the streams. And so yeah, like I said, if you're not in that Discord, hop in there, and we're gonna do some stuff here. I got a couple of days off here this week, so you'll be seeing me a lot more this week. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about those types of videos for sure. And maybe after the stream, after I finish this playthrough for the day, I might go through and look at possibly another video or two and see what else? Because that right there, that'll get me just off. That'll derail my entire stream. All right. Try to figure out. Well, it started off with what? How did we get there? What was it? How big our galaxy is? There was something before it though. How big the galaxy is. That's crazy. And it's it was the not knowing. Like, it was about alien life, the Fermi paradox. There we go. After about 200 hours of playing Stellaris, it finally clicked that it's a game to consume rather than to play. Does that make sense? Yes. I would say, for me, after playing so many hours of Stellaris, consume, yes. I would say experience. This is a game to experience. I mean, obviously you can play it, but experiencing the game, I feel like it's different, because playing a game, you know, you win or you lose, that's the end of the game. But this has always been the thing for me with Stellaris is it's the story. It's for me, when we started this game, I created an empire, I created a species. Guys, for my next Ascension perk here, I'm selecting Eternal Vigilance, and this just got a cool little update, which I'm sure people probably know by now, but if I go to my government tab here, policies and edicts, Eternal Vigilance is now a tab here, and if you have it on full spending, I will be constantly putting resources into building star bases across all of my bases. Half spending, of course, you spend half, and then no spending, you spend none. So, but no, yeah, with Stellaris, this is a game for me where it stopped. When I first played it, yes, I was like, crap, I'm losing. How do I win? But over time, it became more of a, I'm going to create this empire, and whatever happens just happens. That's the game for me. Whatever happens to this empire, it just does. Like, this empire has a story. In this case here, in this playthrough today, I have a species I created. I grew attached to the species, and I grow more attached to the story of what happens to the species. Do they survive till the end of time? Do they get destroyed by another empire? Do we get wiped out? What happens? Do we just become like a middle of the victory score empire? Like, what happens with this empire? What's the story behind these guys? And so that's what I really like about Stellaris, is it's not really about winning or losing. It's just about what's concluded. When you're watching a movie, it's not, hey, are these guys going to win? No, you're here for I like to say Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is not the elves won, the dwarves won. No, it's these guys are going on an experience.
Receiving transmission.
They're about to walk here. Yeah. Okay, maybe that was a terrible example. My bad. But yeah, it's all about experience. And so I've been preaching this since I've been playing this game forever ago. And you turn off victory, you're like I do. No, I keep it on, but I keep playing in certain playthroughs. I'll keep playing after. And so if they're like, oh, victory score, you've won the game, cool. Let's keep it going. What happens after the victory score? I decide when the game ends. Not a date, not a year, not a score. I'm the one who decides. And so that's why with games like Civilization, the latest one, that just threw a hard curveball at me, because you end the game. You're not supposed to end the game. The story has to keep going. And I don't know if they've changed that now or not, but no, these games aren't supposed to end. They go until you decide they end. The player decides they end. And so, no, yeah. That's my rant for Stellaris. Lord of the Rings, whoever wins, the reader loses. Yeah. And so, yeah, just, no, with this game, there's no winner or loser. It's, the winner is the person that had the most fun, in my opinion. Whenever I hear people talk about this game in person, they always tell me like stories about what happened in their game, and I never hear someone say, yeah, man, I won this game and that was the best. No, it's like a story or something that happens. When I first started playing this, I had one other friend that I knew in real life that played this, and all we would do is just tell each other like, dude, I found this planet-sized computer. I started talking to it. It started telling me to do stuff, and like that was the crazy part of it. It's like the unknown. And so in this case here today, we got this grunter. Oh, here we got. All right, guys, I've been reading through this real quick. Let me see this. Make it endless mode. Yes, I really feel that they should. That should be the destination if they ever do Stellaris 2. To be honest, I don't get that at all. It's a strategy game like Civ. There's absolutely winning. Yeah, so yes, there is. There is. There is winning. There is losing. And yes, some people that is them. Yes, that is it. Yeah. But for me, I win or lose, I prioritize the experience. So if I lose the game, I'm not losing the game because I lost the game. I'm still winning because I'm enjoying the experience of what happens to this empire. Being more like Crusader Kings or follow the RPG route, yeah. Like if someone loses in a game, they're usually, oh man, I lost this game, let's start a new one. If I lose, I'm just like, dang, that's crazy. Like my robots, I like to see the fall of an empire. Like that's cool. Guys, let's see what these hive minds are up to. So we hope that your many faults don't stop you from understanding the gravity of the situation. Your dithering galactic community has proposed a resolution which must pass. To assist in crafting your arguments, you may make use of our superior knowledge. Assuming you actually have the capacity for complex thought, pay attention. The fallen empire closed their communication. So wait, what did just happen? Oh, they just gave me 50% diplo weight when supporting resolutions. Wait, so is this empire a part of the Galcom? They're saying that. Oh, so this resolution has to pass. Let's see what it is. This is crazy. I've never had this type of fallen empire in my game before. Oh heck yeah, this has to pass for sure. There's only one empire opposing it, so whatever. All right. Okay, yeah, their empire is not in the Galcom, but they seem to think that this resolution needs to pass. And finally, we have hyper relay technology. That is awesome. So we'll research that, and then with all these many science ships I have, which it looks like now we've completed the Grand Archive. Let's take a look at this. Let's go to our collection. I never really used these early on until I finish all of my traditions and send to some of my planets, because the empire size is just kind of brutal what you get from those. And so we'll come back to that a little bit later on, but for now, dang, I just got mind boinked right there. I'm thinking about how big the galaxy is. Another scary thing too is, like, even though we're living on a planet, we're all sitting in our comfortable homes or wherever we may be located. Just the idea that we're floating on a rock that could just run into something, like the planet could just run into something that we don't even see, and boom, we're all just gone. That's something that's always kind of frightened me. Not gonna lie, I don't even use museum stuff after, even after I finish the rest. Yeah, same here. Like I'll build it, and then I may need to just go back and watch a guide on what to do, but I never know what to do with the Grand Archive. Let me sell 100 more energy credits here, and we should be good. Oh yes, by the way, guys, we do have a subject here. These are my fellow machines. They're probably, oh yeah, they're disloyal, but they still love us. I'm taking a lot of their resources right now, and let me check up on these guys. Oh yes, they're inferior. We're getting ready to, well, I was gonna wipe these guys out first. Let's declare war. This is a Assimilation War, and this will be our second war against the same empire. They got a little island of systems over here that I'm gonna clear out first. And I see one of my fleets needs an admiral. Oh yeah, this guy right here. So we got this guy from the Fallen Empire, and we're gonna use him as one of our commanders. He's only level 4. Okay. Concluded. All right. So well, that's done. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started over here. I made this base incredibly strong. Feels like the archive mostly is there to help you snowball, but only comes online after you've already been snowballing for like 30 years. Maybe the origin benefits it more. Yeah, this is probably one of the mechanics of the game that outside of fleet combat that I'm like super unfamiliar with. And so you know, now that I'm seeing this, I see stuff like this. I don't really notice it until I say it. But oh yeah, now I'll probably want to go back and like watch some videos on it. Better than storms. So storms I turn down, so they normally don't even bother me. But yeah, storms I was not too big of a fan of. Here, let's get it. So I got 3 construction ships right now working on hyper relays, and we're gonna get those plugged up in our galaxy immediately. I need to get rift astral rifts going here ASAP. And so right now this empire can't attack me. This base right here that I have, this is a choke point. This is the only way they can get to me, 14k base, and that's going to continue to go up since I am building
initializing hostile engagement,
since I have the eternal vigilance agenda activated. But yeah, happy primes, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Husfathen, hello. Special project, you guys concluded. Yeah, you caught me there with a little space video. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I've watched the Streamer University series over on Kai Sanat and Agent. These guys, they did like the Stream University thing, It is the coolest thing. I've learned so much from it, and I want to implement some of it to my streams as well. So no, yeah, this summer I got some free time. No, yeah, I'm looking forward to adding some fun stuff in here for you guys to interact with. So, all right, war with the Foundation.
Concluded.
Let's smash these guys. We got a habitability modifier, and let's check here. Ooh, desert worlds will be habitable. Habitability does not matter to me though because we have the Baol. I call them Baol. I can't shake that. I'm sorry. But once we get some worlds colonized, we will definitely be terraforming them. I'm going to terraform my current planets though first into Gaia worlds. We've already turned one planet into a Gaia world.
Concluded.
Oh, here we go. We got the Baol organic plant. Wow, this gives me more food. Not that I have to worry about that, but yes, more food. Let's get this colonial bureaucracy knocked out. I feel like that's an early technology. And then let's check up on the Gaia world here. So this is my first Gaia planet. What are you going for right now? Right now, I am trying to assimilate my empire, or assimilate this quadrant of the galaxy. So this is my empire right here, this like teal bluish color. And then this green border, this is my subject. I'm trying to just decrease this empire to a one planet system. I don't want their planets, I just want their pops. I want to take it all. They can keep their last homeworld. Actually, since that has an astral rift in it, I might just take that as well. So this empire might get wiped out. This empire, I just want to weaken to where it's no longer a threat. And then after that, I want to build an empire that's strong enough to take out the fallen empire. And then depending on where I'm at that point in the game, maybe I become a crisis. I'm not sure yet. I turned the in-game crisis up to, I want to say 2300. I might be wrong. 2300 or 2350. One of the two. And so by the time that happens, I either want to be an established crisis, a Cosmogenesis, and getting ready to leave the galaxy. But I'm not protecting this galaxy. I'm starting to see that now. I don't know if I want to protect this galaxy. And I want to see my robots. Wait, what's going on here? There are a bunch of unclaimed systems. Interesting. But yeah, right now the main goal is to destabilize. This empire is already smashed. I'm just going to finish the job. This empire, though, they're weak to us, but at one point they were equivalent, and so I looked at them as a threat, and I just haven't looked back since. So, yeah. Hey, tech's at 1K now. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and keep moving forward here, and up we can now turn another world into a Gaia world with the last Baol. So let's find our next biggest planet. This one's 14. This one's 20. Okay, that might have to be the best option there. Yep, let's do it. The size 20 planet. Demiris. Let's change this name. I didn't make that. Negabit. Extron. There we go. That sounds like a gas company. We're gonna go to management decisions. New Baol life seeding. And I'm going to move that up to the top of the queue. This world, I want to be a Gaia world ASAP. The bigger worlds, I feel like I want to get those turned into Gaia worlds faster.
Research concluded.
All right, so there we go. We got our edict fund increased.
Construction project concluded.
So this is something I haven't messed with a whole lot, but deep space citadel systems capacity has been increased by 1, and it's a mega structure. I'm gonna try that out. I have not built one of those yet, and I have not played with that origin yet either.
Station.
And right away, I'm going to go for their 2 megastructures there.
Concluded.
I believe those may be Dyson swarms. Yeah, that's a constellation too. Nice. All right, so we're going to break down this base. I think they still think I'm in combat, so we'll wait. Oh, they got an L gate system as well. Okay. Let's see, can I break it down? Sure, there we go. I don't want to be over my capacity.
Life signs detected.
And there we go. We got another one.
Research
Nice.
concluded.
All right, we're going to go for that next. Oh, I got room for another commander here. So look at my fox species. They're great. I love those guys. And let's see. That's one thing I like about Crusader Kings too. Is like you build this family, you get attached to them, and then oh, look at this. So the atomic countdown that happened like 42 years ago says researchers on the core nexus have eagerly anticipated the countdown of the mysterious atomic clock of progenious precision found on this planet right here behind me. It says that several decades worth of heated speculation and conjuncture have evaporated in an instant. The clock has just now reached its momentous deadline, ejecting a stream of self-replicating nanites. Actually, I've never seen it do that before. These nanites are steaming with a trajectory towards another planet in this system that I'm in right now, and they're projected to arrive within a month. Whatever happened remains to be seen. Sure, let's see what happens. I hope that it's not a negative effect there, but Let's see what happens. I have another tradition available. This is going to be our 6th tradition. We got some options here. Lots of options. I got plenty of systems, so prosperity might be a good option here. Yeah, let's do prosperity.
Council agenda available.
That's going to give us even more resources than we already have. I see my energy credits have dropped by hundreds, and that's probably because we're upgrading bases just automatically. Oh, and it did it. It turned it into another Gaia world. Holy cow. Colonizing that ASAP. Putting my robots on it. Wow. So that's what I usually see happen. And this one has, ooh, high quality minerals and docile fauna. So this is going to be a great world to colonize. Nice. Another Gaia world. How lucky. That is very good. All right, let's break down some more of these bases. I like that. So usually when that situation happens, I've seen that happen. It turns into a Gaia world, or it'll just explode. And so
Construction
I'll take the
project
risk.
concluded.
I might have risked one of my planets there, but that's okay. Alrighty, so here we got another base being upgraded. Cool, cool. More resource silos. I'm at 82,000 energy credits stockpiled right now. And see, I hear once I take all these
Receiving
systems,
transmission.
I'm going to raid their home planet and then just leave them as a one-system empire, and then get ready to go to war with that. Now, let me check my fleets here. Yeah, let's start reinforcing some ships. Oh yeah, look at that. 2 fleets, almost 3 fleets being fully reinforced. Okay, I don't know why my game keeps pausing there. Awesome.
Construction project concluded.
And then I really need to get these astral rifts going, because if an empire pulls out
Striking hostile
one of the dimensional
station.
fleets, man,
Council
those are so
agenda
brutal.
available.
But that's why I like the astral rifts, is because if you can get that dimensional rift or dimensional fleet, especially, oh, here we go. These guys are attacking me. Okay, let's see here. Let's split our fleets up. Wait, did I colonize this already? Oh no, this is the other Gaia world I have. All right, let's slow down a little bit. I'm going to grab one of these fleets here. How strong is that? 2K. And we're just going to move them over here, because I don't
Council
want...
agenda
This
ready.
is right here is what I don't want to happen. Correctional bisection, one of my favorite agendas to launch if you have negative traits for your species. Notice this guy right here, my regulatory node, has -5 diplo weight. This one has -5 unity. I'm going to activate this, and bingo, those negative traits are gone. I believe they lose some experience for that, but that's okay. And next up, I'm going to try Favorite Society, since I do have Complex Drone as my economy, like, focus. That'll probably help out with that.
Spaceports
Give us
sustaining
more
damage.
of those special resources. And we're at a little over 1K worth of tech right now.
Military
Definitely don't
station
want to take our foot
offline.
off the gas with that. Let's see. If I were to upgrade these, I would need exotic gases. Let me see if I have 3 exotic gases. Let's upgrade 3 of those. And then maybe
Striking
let's look
hostile
around here and
station.
see how... Okay, yeah, we're
Spaceport offline.
gonna finish that tradition tree. But I definitely want to get... start getting that technology up higher. Normally, I've been trying to, like,
Initializing
balance...
hostile
What is
engagement
this?
protocols.
Oh, Fallen Empire has been pleased. And they opened their borders to us. Nice. Now, I don't know what's on that other side of the galaxy over there, but... Let's get a scientist here and see what's up. Who's not doing anything? You are. Go this way. Can I not go that way? Oh, man.
Research concluded.
I still can't do anything with my scientist, so that's unfortunate, but I'll be alright.
Initializing hostile
Oh, gateway
engagement
travel. We can try to open up
protocols.
some gateway, some dangerous territory. And here we have a new Gaia world. I think it was it Extron? Let's see here. Yep. This is our new Gaia world. And it gives us more districts too, so it's a lot of fun to play with. I like that. Alright, so this area has been contained. My bigger fleets are over here on the right side. We are just a few systems away from their home planet. That's only a 9K or 900 base. That's not strong either, so we'll attack that later. And now I'm just slowly pinching them in. All right, we are way over our naval cap too, so I might need to have like this world right here. Oh shoot, I need navy. I need fleet capacity. All right, let's
Construction
downgrade that later.
project concluded.
Moving on to Light's End. That is a L gate, so I might have to worry about that a little bit. Found an abandoned gateway. Nice, nice.
Striking hostile station.
Yeah, if I could put my citadel there. I'm not sure what citadels count towards, but I might see how that works and put it in that L gate system. I got one gateway, which I'm gonna have to plug that up to. Actually, it already is. All right, cool. Dude, look at all these bases. Nice. 13K starbase right now. Not bad, but I feel like there is something on the other side of that that could be a problem. And then I'm going to leave this base up, even though I'm over my naval cap. And would you look at that? We're going to go ahead and just invade the world. I'm going to make all of these, instead of solar panels, gun batteries. I don't need food at the moment. I need all of this to be defensive. And we'll go ahead and upgrade it to a star fortress. Sweet. Oh, wait. So I actually did not want to invade this world. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to end up wiping this planet out. This empire's gone. I'm just going to go ahead and move my fleet down here, though, and get ready for the next war. But, cool. I was not trying to wipe those guys out. I had my armies on aggressive, and they're just... There it is. End of that empire. I totally did not mean to do that. Whoopsie. All right. So this world, of course, is going to be not too stable. Not too happy that we're here. 1.6 thousand pops to be assimilated. That is beautiful. Now, thank goodness I have 87,000 energy credits right now, because I'm going to find a world to move these pops to. Particularly a planet like Nucleus that has a couple of empty jobs here. Oh, Extron would be good. Nucleus and Extron. And Corollis. Okay. Okay, let's move some pops then. Nucleus. I see you. Send my maintenance drones there. Let's go to Extron. Oh yeah, all the pops want to go here. And then the last one was Corollis. That's the good thing about having all Gaia worlds. Every pop, they just want to go to these worlds. So cool. That's dealt with. That planet is no longer a world that we have to try to maintain. I can upgrade some more planetary capital buildings. And cool. Now we just got more pops added to my economy. So let me check here and see. Yes, these pops are all being assimilated. We're going to get more maintenance drones, which gives me more unity. Thanks to that civic that we have earlier. And then this planet right here is almost finished being colonized.
Initial colonization
there it is.
Phase complete.
All right, so for this planet, I think I might make this a, what is it, a fortress world? Probably won't do that first though. Let's get this planet happy. Let me see here. What do we have? What do we have? Of course, machine assembly plants. And then what do I want to put next here? Let's go with the, usually you don't have to worry about sentinel post. Let's put a drone storage here to get the amenities up first. Afterwards, we'll go with a sentinel post. And then let's just start putting up strongholds. All strongholds. Then I'll make it a planetary defensive building or planet. And we'll come back to this later. Let's put a governor on here too. I know I have a couple that aren't doing anything. The scientist, it'll be perfect. All right. Now, let's see a tile block. Anytime I see tile blockers, I try to clear those out immediately. Let's get this game going again. 73 years into the game, we're getting ready to go to war with this consumer product empire. Their fleet power is inferior to mine. Like I said, I hope my subject can defend themselves because, man, what do they have here? I see a megastructure. A ruined strategic coordination center. Nice. Oh, and I forgot to continue building these hyper relays. Let's get these done. Yes, hyper relays. There we go. So 3 more hyper relays on the way. Fleets are almost in position. Armies are close by. Man, 1K worth of armies. Nice. Make sure my civilian ships are working right now. All right, what are we voting for? Trade value from jobs, naval cap. I might oppose this one. That naval cap is going to be brutal. And I got a couple of bases here I'm going to drop as well. Don't need these guys. We'll get rid of this one too. And cool. I'm cool with just having it here. This one we'll keep. And we got another tradition. Cool. So, all right. I forgot we were with prosperity. It's been a while since I've been on this tradition tab. Let's go with the left side since actually the right side has some housing traditions that I want. This optimized nexus. I'm going to target that first. And ooh, look at this. We've upgraded one of our shipyard into a star fortress now. And so I'm going to upgrade my home system into a star fortress as well. That way we can build more ships faster. All right, so here we have it. I'm just checking my resources here. 800 minerals. Holy cow. Let's swap out the energy credit. We can probably stop selling about 200 of those. And let's start throwing some minerals on the market there. And then checking up on my subjects. You guys got equal technology as we do. Cool. These guys I think are... Okay, cool. So it looks like we're on track right now with the other empires when it comes to technology there. But I'll probably build some jobs here before we... Oh, yeah, here we go. More tech. Supercomputer, and do I have anything else technology?
Project concluded.
I guess we can go with a field dynamics center for physics. I never know which ones to focus first. I just go full-blown tech. So I'm just like, tech this, tech that. You guys want another one of my... Oh, you guys want resources? And an artifact, you got that. For my subjects, like I said, they're going to give me back... if you have need to fight battles... Okay, so I'm not rivaling anyone, and I can't rival anyone, so... I can't use the mercenaries or the these guys, which actually attacking these guys. Let me see, they got about 25k worth of ships. I could take them on, but I'm gonna leave them there for now. I'm not gonna mess with you guys. I could wipe you out. I'm gonna choose not to though. Let's reinforce some ships here, and if these guys are inferior, which they are, we are going to attack. Ooh, machine modification points. That'll take 2 years. Let's do this. All right, this is our third war. Oh, okay, so wait, before we do this. They are allied with the Star Authority, this empire down here. Oh, God, this sucks. Oh, wait, another thing, too, I'm realizing. I'd never changed my isolationalist. We're going to switch over to belligerent. Wow, I've been an isolationalist this whole time. This is going to increase my diplo weight, though. It might drop my unity a little bit, but... If I go to the Galcom, we're at 3.3k diplo weight. Now we're at 4.1. Okay. Sweet. All right, you guys ready to get bullied? Because we are about to do that. All right, shoot. My precious subjects. You guys, who is who here? What's the relationship here? I'm trying to figure out what they got going on. It looks like they might just be in some sort of like... alliance here. Defensive pack, yeah. They have a defensive pack. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. We're going to war with 2 empires. Oh, actually, they're not going to attack my subject. Nice. My subject does not go to war with me, so let's do it. I'm going to war with 2 empires now. I'm not scared. And their fleets are probably nowhere near prepared for this. I don't know. If I saw hostile fleets at my borders, I'd probably think they were going to get ready to attack me.
Hostile station.
So these are going to be some easy victories here. Let me try to wipe these guys out. I don't know if they can cross my vassal's territory, but I'm going to try and wipe them out before their allies can like even make a move. That's if they can attack my subjects or attack me. My bad. And I don't see any other ways they can get to my borders either. I left a fleet behind. Crap. And it looks like I have 20 more naval or 20 more command limits. So did I get a new ship? Nope. There we go. I'm just going to add a couple of more ships to each of these fleets. And I got a destroyer fleet. I don't have an all-cruiser fleet. Let's create an all-cruiser fleet. I'm going to reinforce all that. This fleet's all the way over here, which is... This actually might be cool. I might just have them chill here for a while. And I just spent all my alloys, so now I can't build any more hyper relays. But I can get you guys in position. Actually, I got 60,000 trade, so let's spend some of that and put together some more hyper relays. Sweet sauce. Alrighty, put one here and another one here. Any other construction ships I have? Nope, they're all busy. All right, cool. So now we're attacking. Oh, there we go. More shipyards on the way. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, let's hit that base first. And we'll just work our way up.
Striking hostile station.
And now my borders will be able to touch my subjects' borders. These guys, I don't... Oh, their homeworld's all the way over here. This isn't a nebula system, so I'll have to be careful. I don't know what they got in those systems, but I don't trust nebula systems and just running blindly into them. So once we get near this, I can't see what the the Disic Heck dust clouds. We'll keep an eye out. Yo, somebody mentioned something
Hostile
about
IFF
No Man's
signatures
Sky
detected.
not having any other people in the galaxy. That keeps ringing in my head, and I don't know what that means. I've played No Man's Sky, but I played it before, and I always end up just kind of like falling off of it. So
Hostile IFF
I never got that far in it.
detected.
All right, we got 2 hostile fleets nearby. I'm gonna backtrack here and then meet them somewhere back in this area. I know they're gonna get ready to try to take some of their
Striking
systems
hostile
back.
station.
We're gonna give them the business. I got a 10K fleet sitting back here, though. I want this. Let's upgrade
Research
that.
concluded.
All right. Meanwhile, 3 modification species points. Let's go with battleships next for our technology, and then let's go to our species tab here. I can now upgrade my robots. So let's create a new template. Let's see. Adaptive frames. No. Whoa, my energy credits. My goodness. Let's see here. We got a lot of options. Robot upkeep. Yes, they're going to be durable. Let's go with... Ooh, so many options here. I can't decide. Double jointed for less housing usage. And... options. Let's do Engineer Core. So these guys are going to be version 2. There we go. Version 2 of this robot, and I'm going to make this all the species. So that'll take just 22 months. That's not too bad. All right. Oh, their fleets are moving kind of quick. Got to watch out. What is this? How do they... Oh, they can travel through my subject's territory. Guys, I need you to change that. All right, so it looks like we're going to meet them in the Holden system, and that's all good.
Initializing hostile engagement
Try and take out their reinforcements before they get there.
Hostile station.
All right, and
Fleet
now we're going to move
enhancements
back
applied.
forward.
Research concluded.
Finally, we can research astral rifts. It's time to put these scientists back to use. I haven't used scientists a whole lot. So where are you guys at? I have 4 out of 4. They're all governing planets, so I'll recruit 2 more. Even though I'm over my capacity, that's fine. Those are... I don't know if they count astral rifts. No, they don't. As archaeology dig sites, but don't have a lot of options here for what to choose with them. And for now, I'll just keep 1. I don't want to go overboard. But let's move our fleets back over here. They're going to get ready to push. And I see a world. 1,000 pops. I like it. I like it. Wow, there's a lot of astral rifts here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get two more scientists then. Or just 1 more, but yeah. Alright, so we'll explore astral rifts. And hopefully we can get them to research some debris. I feel like the AI doesn't prioritize debris, so sometimes I have to like try to move them in there by themselves. Alright, let's see what happens here. Our first fight with these guys, that's it. What are you guys doing? Let's attack these guys. There we go. I like this. We're assimilating pops like entire empires, but we're trying to make the other Xenos like us. All right, so little fun thing I like to do here is if they're gonna come through this border, I'm gonna have all of my fleets just post up here, right at the outer rim of the border, and then if they jump in on us, which yeah, it looks like they're gonna do it.
Research
Oh, I
concluded.
want to see it. Oh crap, I didn't see it. Well, they're gonna jump in on some heat. So that is a victory right there, and cool. Now let's grab all these ships here, and we're just gonna come back. I'm gonna do a little circle, and let's take this world. I'm gonna take the planet,
Research
move the
concluded.
pops, take another world. And I still haven't checked on my if I have enough
Striking hostile
jobs
station.
available, but we're gonna go ahead and build this hyper relay while all this war is going on. Looks like the high consequence protection has just passed. Oh, form the Galactic
Research
Council.
concluded.
I am super down with that. And let's get some of this radio technology
Construction
researched.
project
Nice. So
concluded.
we are gonna be on the council more than likely. Looks like I just grabbed a base somewhere. Where is this at? Oh, this is the wormhole. Or that's the L gate, I mean. Let's make that a tough system to try to jump through. All right, and now we are about to invade one of the consumer products first worlds. Not their
Research
first worlds, but
concluded.
our first world that we'll be taking from them. All right, and so we are now in position. I want to make sure all of my fleets are set to raiding. We're going to move the
Commencing
pops off.
planetary
Oh, and
incursion
we're already
initiative.
invading. Okay.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, already invading the world. I have so many armies now that we can just do a little
Planetary
raid buy.
incursion initiative
All right, so I like to
successful.
try and move the pops or abduct them first, so that I don't have to move so many over to my other worlds. It costs a lot of energy credits and some unity, so let's see here. Where is this world? Is this the world I just took? Yes, it is. All right, let's just move these pops. I don't know what planet needs jobs right now. Yeah, I'm imagining some of these worlds are probably not going to need jobs. Let me see. Do I have... I need gases, though. What do I want to make this world? Why do I have consumer... Why do I have a consumer good shortage? I'm going to go for more energy. Energy research support. Let's give that a try. I haven't done one of those. Ah, this is the world where I'm going to need strongholds. Okay, so let's do a quick look around here. I get more minerals from this planet, so maybe we go with a few mining districts. And then we'll come back to this later, but that's Primus. Let's move these pops over to Primus. 400 pops being assimilated. Primus. Move them all. And thank goodness they prefer the world. That's nice. All right, so Primus. Probably have a planetary upgraded building as well. Looks like there's a tile blocker here. Nope, nothing.
Receiving transmission.
Sweet. So we just moved all those pops over to Primus, and oh yeah, we should be getting a big surge in naval capacity. I can also open more rifts.
Receiving transmission.
Let's move forward here. Man, imagine if Earth became multi-planetary. We go to war with
Special
someone.
project concluded.
That we don't know what happens to that world, but then like a couple of years later, we come back, we take the system back, and
Striking
all of the
hostile
pops that are
station.
on that planet are gone. How crazy that would be! Like if they came back to this system, and they're like, "There's the world, fight for the world, get it back." They get the world back,
Research concluded.
but then there's no pops on there. They're like, "What happened to our brothers, our sisters? Everyone,
Striking
they're all
hostile
gone."
station.
Scary to think about. It's very scary to think about. In our case here, you know, I'm the aggressor here, so like, man, I feel for the Xenos here. And see, that's the thing with Stellaris I like. It's like, what the heck is this? I'm gonna wipe that out. There can't be hostility in my borders. Those are the things I like. It's like I kind of feel guilty for doing this to these empires, but you know, I think I've been playing it long enough that if they don't do it, if I don't do it to them, they're gonna do it to me. So, all right, our conquest here with these guys are going. Oh,
Concluded.
their fleet power is equivalent to mine. All right, I gotta watch out for their fleets now. Oh, I see a fleet moving here.
Striking hostile
Oh,
station.
I see what they're trying to do. They're gonna try and sneak by me. Okay. Well, you'll have a base waiting for you, but hopefully by the time they get there, they got a hyper relay they can travel through too. Ooh, 8 point. Oh my goodness. No. Okay. I caught that. So you gotta watch out. These Xenos be sneaky. Sneaky Xenos. Ah, now I don't have enough resources for that. All right. Better yet, I have another idea. Let's grab this fleet. Let's get over here. They got an 8K fleet traveling through a hyper relay. What the heck, guys? Let's see here. Overlord conflicts. Join me. The subject will join the Overlord in all their wars. If I do that, though, this empire is going to attack them. Star Authority. They have so many hostiles traveling through their borders. This feels like they're betraying me. I'm being betrayed right now by my own subject. And this fleet is so far away, I'm going to have to grab someone to come back. They got an 8K fleet right there, though. Let's we're gonna stop for a second, and I'm gonna move my 10K fleet back here. Oh my goodness, never mind. We're gonna move all the fleets back. All right, we got a big group of ships heading our way. We're gonna have to split our fleets up. Everyone agrees to form the Galactic Council.
Spaceports sustaining damage. Military
That's a lot of
station
ships.
Offline.
All right, we're on our way back. Don't worry. And I can turn another world into a Gaia world. Now the question is, what world will it be? This continental world. What if I could turn my machine? No, I'm not going to do that. The machine world stays the same. We'll never change that planet. This world, though. You're up next. There you go. We'll smell you later. All right, so they're striking back. They're already at 50% 50 per 3. 53% war exhaustion. Let's turn that up. Holy cow. That's a lot of ships here. All right, hold up. Let's wait until let's get everyone here first, and then we'll make our move. Don't want one by one going in. All right. Actually, you know what? I could just go in. Where y'all going? Hold up. Come back. Yeah, come back. I'm not done with you guys. Oh, even better. Their fleets got split. Perfect. All right. We're coming up here. Oh, man. They definitely did not want that to happen. All right, you guys thought you were doing something? Look, there are 11K fleets running away. It's too late. Your other fleet's been destroyed already. Okay, so they lost those. They lost their fleets as well. I'm going to do what they just did and travel through. No, this is not the plan I was really going for here, but I got another plan. Thanks for showing me the way, guys.
Research concluded.
All right, let's increase that encryption.
Striking hostile station.
All right, so we're gonna close that up. Yeah, get back here. One of my fleets. Oh shoot! See, this is the part right here where I get annoyed with because I can't fight on both. Actually, I could. Let's see here. What do they have? Yeah, see, I gotta send all my ships over here.
Military.
I got a big fleet heading over here right now, so that'll be fine. But it's a lot of back and forth thing, especially when I'm going to war with multiple empires. It can just get kind of annoying, and so that's why I like that eternal vigilance, so that I can upgrade bases, like all my bases. Now, where is?
Damage.
I got another
Military
fleet somewhere.
station offline.
Are you already here? Oh wow, they're all here. Okay.
Concluded.
Okay. So what I pretty much want to do is just make this base.
Detected.
Let's upgrade this. Let's get defensive platforms first, and then we'll upgrade it. And then yeah, now I got these guys attacking, so that's wonderful. All right, we're starting to unlock a lot. Oh wow, we're at 2K technology. Nice.
Military station offline.
Sorry, I'm kind of moving faster because I'm at war and I'm trying to
Initializing
manage my leaders. I see that naval cap going up, so that's nice. And ooh, we got this fleet penned in here. I need everyone going down into the system, and let's actually just post up here real quick and then move together. I don't want to do what they just did, where their fleets got split and they didn't use all their fleets at once.
Concluded.
Now we'll go in. And geez, I am locking... Oh, battleship technology. Nice. All right, so let's go to our fleet manager here. Now I can add battleships to my fleets. For this one, we're just going to do all corvettes. This one, all destroyers. Which fleet? Oh, this one's like the really strong one right now. And then I'm going to make a fleet of just all battleships. Cool. All right. So more ships are on the way. Let's see what astral actions we have. Another Gaia world has been made.
Research concluded.
Man, leaders are leveling up so fast. Technology's getting complete at a very rapid rate right now. Do I want a scrap fleet? No, thanks. Let me check here. I don't see any hostiles traveling through my subject's territory. But now I gotta start hitting these guys hard. Hopefully this gets upgraded fast enough. 5.6K, that's good. But I see that fleet. That's a 1K fleet.
Detected.
It's a 2K fleet, so we got about, I'm gonna say 4. Yeah, we gotta get this base upgraded ASAP.
Receiving transmission.
All right, and let's get some hyper relays connected over here. That way, if I build more ships or I need ships to come over here, I want to get them over here as fast as possible. Of course, yes, it's what hyper relays are for.
Research concluded.
All right, more tech. Material workshop is complete. Let's go with Citadel technology next.
Protocols.
Oh, astral rifts are done. Oh my goodness! I see. If I were to read every situation, it would just make it take a lot longer.
Receiving
So
transmission.
let's just keep focusing on this battle here. And I see. Oh, they got a couple of fleets here. All right. I hope we can upgrade these in time to defend itself.
Council
All
agenda
right,
available.
so this system has been taken. Let's nab the pops. That'll be an easy world to grab. Oh, their homeworld is there. Okay.
Commencing planetary incursion.
All right, so that was an easy invasion. We're gonna move on to the next system. While this is happening, I'm going to. This is a nice world, though. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, size 13, not bad, but let's move these pops over to another planet. Oh yeah, I was noticing earlier my naval cap was going up. And it's because I'm moving all these pops over to this machine world, which, let's take another look at this. And make another planetary defensive sector. Cool, and we'll come back to this later. Nice. All right, so left side of Prosperity Tree, we're going with this one. Decreases planetary infrastructure upkeep by, I think it was 10%. I'm not seeing them using my subjects' territory to travel through again, so that's a good sign. And it looks like they're trying to stop me from expanding or getting closer to their homeworld, but that is not going to work here. I am one system away. We're moving in. That world, that's a habitat. No, that homeworld has 9,000 pops on it. I want that world. Forget the habitat. Give me the world. Woohoo! And so big battle in this nebula system.
Station sustaining damage.
Nice stuff there. Oh, wow. And immediately we can invade that world. Holy cow. That's going to be a lot of pops to move. All right. So before we even get that world situated, I'm going to queue up as many jobs as I can right now because a lot of pops are about to be assimilated. And this is great. This is going to be awesome. So now I'm really starting to steamroll everything here. I've got a tile blocker I can clear out. And let me see here. This planet has very low amenities. I don't even know what to do about that anymore. Might have to, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and colonize another world. Gonna have to at this point. Let's go with, let me see here. Let's go to my expansion planner. I don't use this tab a whole lot, but let's see which one of these. Let's see, what's the biggest world? Where is this at? Holy moly, that's a size 25 planet. We are definitely gonna colonize that. By the time we colonize it, let's see if that new Baol will be ready.
Concluded.
We'll turn that into a fresh, good old Gaia world, size 25.
Planetary incursion.
There it is. So we've conquered. Oh, we conquered the habitat. Okay, that's fine. What am I? Primus. I got that, and Crawlus. All right, so we're gonna move everyone here first. Wow. Woo! And there goes a habitat for me. Now,
commencing planetary incursion.
we're invading the homeworld just like that.
Council agenda.
All right, I'm
ready.
checking around here. I'm seeing that they're putting their fleets here. Time for me to go. Have a good night, all. Hey, Weasel, have a good day or night. Good luck at school, and I will see you later, my friend. All right. Holy moly! Finding the voice is our next agenda. We're locking. Some of these other agendas I have, they're still active from a while ago, and so that statecraft tradition is very nice. And we're about to have their entire homeworld.
Hostile station.
Their homeworld is about to be mine. This war, I'm pretty sure, is still going on.
Research concluded.
Let's see what this battle looks like. Holy cow!
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Look at that. Holy cow! Wait, what's going on here? Whoa! There's an army here. Okay, a 5K army. They're
Spaceport offline.
Oh, okay, so they got it, but we took their planet. Oh, man. That is brutal right there. This is a habitable world, but it's too far away for me to want to manage right now. 8,000 pops to assimilate. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start moving as much as we can over here. I'll probably move half over to Primus next. Actually, I'm just going to move the rest over here. Dude, there's so many pops. This is crazy. Wow. I'm gonna have too many pops on this world. But that's gonna, I'm at 800 unity too, so more maintenance drones, the better. Thanks for the pops. We'll see you later.
Initializing hostile
Oh,
engagement
no, my armies though. Oh man, that's not good. Maybe I should have left the armies on that world. Wait, no, you're not taking them all. Oh, so retreat. There we go. So my armies got out of there. We retreated. We lost a lot, but we gained a planet, so I'm not even mad. Now this Gaia world is having some slight issues.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
I think it'll fix once these pops get assimilated, but that's 7,000 pops being added to my empire. All right, I got to stop all this. Oh, and over here, now they're attacking my base. Man, we're getting hit from both sides. That is unfortunate. All right, so we're gonna have to do something about this.
Military station offline.
Let's settle the status quo. Come on. Settle that before they can take this base. Please. Ah, they got it. crap. All right, all good. I would say we won that. They don't have a homeworld anymore. They're inferior in all categories.
Initial colonization phase
Oh, yeah.
commencing.
So that's what I like to do. I don't want to necessarily just wipe them out. That's not always going to be my war goal. Now we're on the Galactic Council too, so that's even better. But I'm not always trying to wipe these guys out. Sometimes it's just, hey, I got to come here and take all your pops off your planet. Not just any planet, but your home world. And then you're destabilized. Now I don't have to worry about you. So that's where we are with these guys now. They were a threat, kind of. But now they're definitely not a threat. Now they're just an inferior species. These guys, they're pretty pathetic as well. But that's because I'm taking the resources. Yeah, you guys want stuff. I'll give you stuff. There you go. And cool, like it's a win-win. Everyone's winning. So now I'm in a great position here where I'm one of the stronger, just regular empires in the galaxy.
Military station
Last thought. Where is this happening at? Okay. Honestly, I might just go ahead and destroy these guys. Oh, they're attacking me again. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. All right, we got a little bit of crime here. I see I don't have any sentinel posts.
Construction project
So let's replace
concluded.
this with a, sentinel post. Got it. Good evening, gang in chat. For a second, peace. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. You are here in the middle of some extreme conquesting right now. We are assimilating
Spaceport
species,
sustaining
and
damage.
we're doing really good at it.
Military
Oh,
station
what is
offline.
this? Yeah, they are attacking me. Those sons of guns. All right, we're gonna meet up in a system before we go all in. Yeah, we got these. I always forget the name of these guys. They're like mercenaries. I'm gonna say, boy, you sure are ugly. Sending them an insult while they're attacking me. Like, yeah, you got it coming, bud. I don't think you realize it yet, but we are about to give these guys the business.
Research station
Let me see here.
offline.
I've maxed out my minerals and nearly maxed out my energy credits. Let's get some alloys. Oh, I got plenty. So let's go ahead and reinforce and teach these guys a lesson.
Initial colonization phase complete.
And there we have it. Primus, we can upgrade this. We'll come back later, but I have a new world. So this new planet, I'm not sure what to do with you besides making you another tech planet. Yeah, we should. It has the alien studies modifier. So technology it is. But after we do that, we will make machine assembly plants. Let's see here. Maybe a... Got a sentinel post, I believe. Did I put a sentinel post on this? No, not yet. So a sentinel post next. Just get... I do not like crime on my worlds at all, so... I like my worlds to just be perfect. Perfect planets. What do I need? Do I have enough scientists? I feel like I haven't. Well, I have almost 2 more of what I need for leaders then, but I feel like I still need more leaders. So let's go with this guy, and then let's go. Let's just make this another tech world, I suppose. Faculty of Archaeo Studies and Field of Dynamics Center. Now the world is not very habitable right now, but again, we're going to terraform that later. And I gotta stop these guys. All right, so we've made it to our hyper relay. It's not fully complete, but it's good enough that now I can start really going zoom across the galaxy. All right, and I need every time I sell all my alloys, I end up running out. I'm going to oppose the economic sanctions. I don't care too much for that. Sanctions, I feel like, are a waste of a vote. Now, prosperity. Back over here, we are going to go with getting more resources from jobs from peak performance, and then we'll have one more tradition in that tree to go.
Receiving transmission.
What's this? No thanks. I gotta make that stop pausing my game because I don't even notice that until it's paused. All right, so what's happening here? Pops are declining on this world. Huh. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the housing. Does this give housing? No, this gives jobs. In that case, let's replace this with another drone storage. Drone storage just give me... Oh, wow, I still won't even have enough housing. I'll replace 2 of these. And then put the other ones here. I have 5 out of 11 of these districts. I don't know why I would not have enough
Research
housing.
concluded.
Unless one of my species are using a lot of housing. I'm not sure, but... Okay. Oh, so we'll get a scientist to our empire. Nice. Let's see who it is. Let's take a look at our leaders here. Apparently we got a new scientist. Nope, or maybe I didn't. Oh, I think they're going to appear later. Okay. All right, so it looks like a lot of my fleets are in position. These guys are kind of slacking behind. Let's grab all of you guys, and we're going to stop these guys from... Are you guys bombarding one of my worlds? Hold up. I know they are not. They sure are. Oh, heck no. No thanks. We're going to go ahead and put an end to that.
Receiving transmission.
All right, so before we dive into that battle here, I'm going to go to my edicts real fast. I got... Oh, I've actually forgotten about these. Network dominance. Whoa, slow the roll, slow the roll. Exotic gases is field, shield boosting, volatile ammunition, explosives, reactive armor, and focusing crystals. That's going to give my fleets a nice little boost.
Initializing hostile engagement.
Yeah, these guys got to go. Get out of here with this mess. Oh, they defeated a fleet? Okay, thank goodness our other fleets got in here. Yikes. All right, so their fleet has been destroyed. No, they got to go now. Sorry, guys, you've played your last game with me. So we're gonna move in and get ready to wipe them out. I can't keep having these guys attacking my planets when I'm at war, or anytime someone else rivals me. So let's get these hyper relays up, and then we're gonna come back and deal with that marauder. I'm gonna have her serve me better as a citizen. And there goes another tradition. Bingo, -5 upkeep from jobs with that last prosperity tradition. Upon completing this, we'll get 25% more resources from orbital stations, and of course, one of my favorite things, an Ascension Perk. And so for our next Ascension Perk here, got a lot of options here. Voidborn could be good. Actually, I really don't need Voidborn because I have, well, I could use it later. Let's go with, man, options. Galactic Force Projection, maybe? Oh, man. I have one more Ascension Perk after, or two more after this, so maybe I will go Galactic Force Projection. Or I could just keep building fleets, it wouldn't matter. Do I want to go Cosmogenesis? Yes, Cosmogenesis. All right, so here begins the next arc of this playthrough.